It's time for Westside High School Sports. Today's game is brought to you by Beckstead Real Estate, the real estate experts for Franklin County and beyond. Day Mountain Ranch, relax, retreat, recharge. Crumble Cookies, bringing friends and family together over the world's best cookies. Magnolia Road, ladies, stop in and update your wardrobe today. Puppy Steps Training, Northern Utah and Southern Idaho's premier board and puppy training facility since 2011. Butterfly Express Essential Oils in Clifton, where quality doesn't have to be expensive. West Motors, your only stop for newer used cars in Preston and in Logan. Stokes Market True Value, with the freshest meat and produce in Preston. Webb Funeral Home, serving Preston and surrounding communities since 1925. Ralph's Construction, building homes in the Blue Sage Park area of Preston. I Care for You, not just a name, but a commitment. Franklin County Medical Center, with the finest care in all of the Cache Valley. Preston Auto Parts Car Quest. We have all the parts you need to keep your car running strong. Naylor Insurance, your local agent for home, health, life, and auto. North Stars Ultimate Outdoors. Get ready for your next outdoor adventure at North Stars Ultimate Outdoors in Preston. Evergreen Financial Partners. When planning your future, trust the experts at Evergreen Financial Partners in Preston and now in Pocatello. Farm Bureau Insurance, the Smith Agency. Don't leave the things that matter to you to chance. Call Farm Bureau Insurance, the Smith Agency today. Northern Title, the trusted name in the tri-state area. And by Papa J's Deli and Jerky in Clifton. This broadcast is made possible through an agreement of Preston Broadcasting, LLC and Westside High School Athletics, and is a production of Preston Broadcasting, LLC. This game is intended for the private, non-commercial use of our audience. Any rebroadcast or reproduction of this broadcast without the express written consent of Old West Media is strictly prohibited.
Are you looking to buy or sell a home but confused where to even begin the process? Come to the most trusted and longest established real estate group in Franklin County with Bailey Beckstead Real Estate Team.
We've been a proud part of this community since 1979 when my dad, Scott Beckstead, began here in Preston. Since our founding, we've come to know the importance of honesty and promoting a community of giving back. Contact me, Bailey Beckstead, and our team at Beckstead Real Estate for all your real estate needs, buying, selling, or renting.
Franklin County Medical Center is proud to provide excellence in surgical and specialty healthcare right here in our community, making it extremely convenient to receive world-class care without even leaving the county. The best part is that we work closely with your primary care physicians to ensure a convenient and coordinated care experience. Our skilled surgeons are continually adding services to Franklin County, some you won't find anywhere in the greater Cache Valley area. Discover what is available right here at fcmc.org/specialty. You just might be surprised at what we have to offer.
Since 2005, North Stars Ultimate Outdoors has been Cache Valley's source for fun and adventure. It's here you can find the biggest selection of snowmobiles, ATVs, utility vehicles, and handheld power equipment from the brand names you know, such as Steel, Polaris, and Yamaha. The professionally trained staff at North Stars Ultimate Outdoors of Preston has what it takes to get you out on the nation's leading brands. The best deals in the best town. North Stars Ultimate Outdoors. It's where the fun starts. 777 North State Street, Preston.
Hello and welcome everybody here to mylocalradio.com, 105.5 KACH. This is the inaugural season opener of Westside Pirate Football. I am Cody Olsen, joined here in the booth with the one, the only beautiful Melissa Olsen running camera here tonight. It is going to be a fun one here as we join each other here on the Crumble Cookie pregame show. It's the Firth Cougars and the Westside Pirates going at it here. Wrap-up of the JV game about 2 minutes away. In the meantime, you can go ahead and visit with me and talk a little bit about what this game is going to be like tonight between the Firth Cougars and the Westside Pirates. It is week 1 in the state of Idaho for football, week 0 last week. There was a few select teams that were able to go out and play, but as far as I'm concerned, it is the beginning of the fall season. School has started, things have started to work out, and football is in effect, and we are ready to roll here out on the gridiron. Let's go ahead and talk a little bit more about these two teams on the North Stars Ultimate Outdoors scene set, 777 North State Street in Preston. Speaking, let's go ahead and start with the Firth Cougars. The three-time state runner-ups in a row, Firth Cougars under second-year head coach Rigo Vasquez look to finally break through the proverbial glass ceiling, trying to get that ticket back to the state championship game with a brand-new quarterback under center for the first time in 3 years in Daryl Vasquez. Westside is 20-8 all-time versus Firth, with the last win coming last year in a 22-0 blowout victory for Westside in the season opener back in 2022 that was cut short due to a lightning strike that ended up taking power out of the city of Firth. The game ended about 8 minutes early, and we had some interesting technical difficulties in that game. It was a fun time nonetheless, as a huge run here at the end of the JV game just stopped just barely short, and it's been a fun one. Westside up 28-0 in this JV game with about 2 minutes left. For the Westside Pirates, they look to get back to the state championship game. They're 1 year older, 1 year more experience, and a senior-heavy class is what Westside's bringing into this year, a powerhouse coming into it. Ranked number 2 in the power rankings, just behind, you guessed it, Bear Lake. Behind 2 first-place votes, it goes Bear Lake number 1, Westside number 2. As for the Westside Pirates, we'll talk a little bit more about their strengths moving throughout the Crumble Cookie pregame show. Don't go anywhere. We'll go ahead and take a quick break here on mylocalradio.com and on 105.5 KACH. Give you the district roundup and the games being played around the state tonight here right after this.
North Stars Ultimate Outdoors is the best provider of power sport vehicles right here in downtown Preston. Vehicles and equipment from brand names that you know and trust, like Steel, Polaris, and Yamaha. Stop in and let us get you ready for your next adventure at North Stars Ultimate Outdoors. It's where the fun starts, 777 North State Street, Preston.
105.5 FM KACH.
Hi, we're Braden and Brittany Smith with Farm Bureau Insurance, the Smith Agency.
We're Preston Proud and Idaho Strong.
Hi, I'm Jan Stone with Northern Title of Preston, and we are Preston Proud, Idaho Strong.
Hi, I'm Bill Chambers from North Stars Ultimate Outdoors, and we are Preston Proud and Idaho Strong.
Hi, I'm Jonathan Larson. I'm with HK Auto, and we are Dayton Proud and Idaho Strong.
We're Preston Proud, Idaho Strong, serving Franklin County and beyond.
Welcome back to the Crumble Cookie pregame show, everybody. It's time for us now to take a look at tonight's games of the week in the region and around the state. Time to check our local standings for our district roundup, brought to you by Naylor Insurance, your local agent for home, health, and life insurance, 223 North State Street in Preston. Let's go ahead and begin with our games of the week to watch for week 1 of Idaho high school sports around the state. Tonight, the Preston Indians will go up to take on Bonneville in Idaho Falls for their second game of the year after starting 0-1 on the season. Bear Lake will play host to North Fremont tonight for both of the season openers for both of their respective programs. Aberdeen will play host to rival across the reservoir American Falls tonight as well, as Malad travels out to Lyman High School in Wyoming to take on the Eagles. Soda plays Ryrie in Ryrie tonight, and on the Utah side of the border for the Rocky Mountain Rumble begins games played at Utah State University. Mountain Crest will play host to the Pocatello Thunder. And another interesting game to watch, Marsh Valley playing the premier program from Alberta, Canada, Raymond High School. Those are our tonight's games of the week to keep an eye on. For the power rankings for 2A, football goes as the following: Bear Lake with 6 first-place votes, Westside in second with 4, Firth in third, North Fremont fourth, and to round things out, Aberdeen in fifth. This has been our district roundup, brought to you by Naylor Insurance, your friend in the insurance business, local home, health, life, 223 North State Street in Preston. Don't go anywhere. We'll go ahead and take a quick break and join back together here on the Crumble Cookie pregame show, where we'll catch up with some awesome coaches both from Firth and Westside, and our outstanding student and newcomer to the Westside program, Trace Stone. Don't go anywhere here on 105.5 KACH 1340 AM and mylocalradio.com.
Franklin County Medical Center is proud to provide excellence in surgical and specialty healthcare right here in our community, making it extremely convenient to receive world-class care without even leaving the county. The best part is that we work closely with your primary care physicians to ensure a convenient and coordinated care experience. Our skilled surgeons are continually adding services to Franklin County. Some you won't find anywhere in the greater Cache Valley area. Discover what is available right here at fcmc.org/specialty. You just might be surprised at what we have to offer.
The greatest of life's moments can pass in the blink of an eye. Make sure you enjoy them with clear vision. The optometrists at Eye Care for You have been serving patients in Cache Valley and Preston for 43 years. As a full-service optical store, you'll find glasses, contacts, and professional eye health and vision exams. Doctors Philip Cromwell, Jeff Cromwell, and Lance Henderson are committed to providing you with professional care for your vision. Call today to schedule an appointment in Preston or Logan. Eye Care for You. Not just a name, but a commitment.
Looking for unique ideas to promote your business? How about something for that special gift, celebration, team sport, vacation, or family outing? DeMarie's Vinyl Designs can design and produce items for any occasion, male or female, with the highest quality merchandise and procedures that will not fade, peel, or wear out. Check out her store on Etsy at etsy.com/shop/DeMarie's Vinyl Designs.
Third down and 2 under center. Brown gives the end around to Moser to the right side. He cuts up the field. Moser cuts back to the left. He's got space to the 30-yard line. 2 men to beat. Cuts across their face back into the middle. Moser in a foot race and dives for the touchdown. Pirates with another one, and the second one for Moser on the night. Thinking that they can get out of this one. Moser takes it to the open side of the field. He makes a couple people miss, and he's out to the races. 30, 20, 15, 10, all the way. And that is the dagger for the Westside Pirates. Double sticks. Brown in the gun. Steps back to throw. Launches in the middle. He's got a man open. Moser! Touchdown right down the pipe. From the 32-yard line. Brown gives up the center for Moser, and he makes one cut, makes one man miss, and he will scamper into the end zone. The dagger, the Pirates, another score, and the second one of the night for Parker Moser. 4th down and 7 from the 48-yard line. Brown will drop back to pass. Everybody drops back in coverage. He's got a man wide open down the field. It's caught. And touchdown by the Pirates down the sideline. The Bears blow the coverage. Brown will go out in the gun again. He's got 2 wide receivers out to the left side, near side motion from Cruz Sage. He'll get the snap. Quick one out to the left. It's going to be a double pass. Shirtliff out to the far side. This one's launched high and long. Caught by Moser down to the 10-yard line. The double pass all the way down to the 5. Splits. 2 wide receivers to either side. The ball gets past Neal. The ball is up at the 50-yard line. Neal has to fall back on it. And the Pirates wrestle it away from him at the 45.
Hi, my name is Penny Wright, born and raised in Preston. I am your local Medicare agent. I am here to give you the knowledge you need so you can make an informed and wise choice for your Medicare needs. Call me at 208-852-2367 if you're turning 65 or have any Medicare questions.
If you haven't been to Woodward's Country Store lately, you are missing out. As proud supporters of Westside and Preston High School athletics, we're here to fuel your day and support our wonderful community. Fill up your tank, grab a delicious sandwich, and get everything you need for life's little adventures. Woodward's Country Store, where convenience meets quality and community spirit.
Crumble Cookies, the nation's fastest growing cookie company, is here in the Cache Valley, offering freshly baked cookies for carryout, delivery, or curbside pickup. Just download the Crumble app or visit their website.
Craving sweets or just looking for a place to catch up with friends? Head to the Preston Candy Shop on Main Street here in Preston. We've got candy, ice cream, and a cool hangout spot all rolled into one. Come visit us today for a sugar rush and good times. 27 North State Street in Preston. welcome you and everybody here to our Evergreen Financial Coaches Show, an outstanding student interview. I'm joined here with Trace Stone, a new member and new face of the Westside football program. Trace, thanks so much for taking the time to kind of meet with me. Tell me a little bit about what's it like being out here at Westside. It's a little bit new for you. How are your feelings?
They're good. I'm just struggling with the new culture and stuff, but learning lots of great things and having a lot of fun.
Is it really that big of a culture difference between Preston and Westside in your mind?
Yeah, they're a lot more passionate about football over here, and they just want to go win.
Trace, you told me that you really like football. You've been doing it for a really, really long time. Why do you think the Westside program is going to push you to be the best?
Because the coaches are just a lot harder on you, and they just make it so like football's life over here, and that's really all it comes down to.
Football is life. It's now football season. Trace, we're getting a game up against Firth on Friday. What has Coach Mo told you and just the team in general about how important this first game is?
Just to go watch the previous games and go learn and watch film and all that stuff and prepare for a team that's been the runner-up for in-state for the last couple of years and just go out and be ready.
What kind of other type of preparations have you done and has Coach Mo told people to do besides watching film? How have you guys prepared?
We've just lifted weights and ran through a lot of our plays over and over and over, so that way we can get them down and run them perfectly in the game, and that's how we're going to win.
It's exciting to kind of see how Westside has grown and the success that they've had in this program. How excited are you to be a part of an awesome football program here?
I'm really excited, and I just love to play football, so.
Life is simple for Trace Stone. You're going to be good at handling the rock a little bit more. Being out at camp, you see yourself, Parker, Lincoln, Colton, crew. The backfield is stacked along with Eli Brown. What is it like working with those guys, and how have you gelled?
It's just great to be around them guys, and they teach me a lot, and I hope I can teach them a little bit too, and we can all learn together and have some fun.
Trace, this is going to be a big question for you. Obviously, Preston runs a little bit different offense than what Westside does. Some people don't necessarily have a huge love for the wing T offense that Coach Mo runs. Why do you like it, and why is it effective?
It's just fun to go out there and be physical and hit people, and that's what you get to do in this offense. And when you get the ball, you're in for some big plays and plenty of fun stuff.
Trace, outside of football, what has life been like for you at Westside? What's been your favorite classes?
It's been pretty good. I like ag classes a lot, and Coach Mo's weightlifting class is always fun. That's about it.
You're coming into this year. Do you have any type of plans for what you want to do post-high school, or are you just setting ready and doing what you do right now?
I don't have any plans as of right now, and we'll just see what happens.
Loving this stuff here from Trace Stone. He's going to be our outstanding student prior to the game against Firth. Big football coming up next. Trace, when we talk a little bit about the difference between, being out at Westside, you talk a lot about how football is life. Can you give me a specific example of what it was like to see that for the first time?
Well, you just come in here and you see how hard everybody works and everything that the coaches do to push you and just make you the best player you can possibly be.
What was 2 days and Hell Week like for the rest of you and the kids?
Well, it was a little tiring, but we had a lot of fun. And
Trace Stone, our outstanding student interview. Trace, I really appreciate your time. Anything else from you before we get ready for a game against Firth here?
That should be all.
Calling all cookie lovers. Crumble, the nation's fastest growing cookie company, has fresh new flavors weekly. Until Saturday, enjoy mouth-watering specialty flavors and warm chocolate chip cookies made fresh daily. Crumble is open 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. weekdays, 8 a.m. to midnight on Friday and Saturday, and are closed on Sundays. Savor the flavors before they're gone. Order today.
When buying a vehicle, you want the process to be straightforward and the financing simple. At West Motor and West Motor Ford, that's exactly the way that you'll be treated. They also understand that accidents can happen and maintenance will be needed. When you find yourself in need of body and paint work, windshield repair, work under the hood, or under the vehicle, West Motor would love to help you out and earn your trust. Turn to West Motor and West Motor Ford in Preston and Hyde Park.
WestMotorCompany.com.
Discover your ultimate escape at Day Mountain Ranch. Come enjoy our upscale lodges, perfect for family reunions and corporate retreats. Unwind, bond, and make memories that last in one of our luxury cabins. Host your dream wedding on our secluded property, perfect with a captivating nature backdrop. Or join our gun club. Rent or bring your own firearms and master your skills in private classes or dynamic group sessions at our premier state-of-the-art private gun range up to 2,200 yards. Your outdoor adventure and retreat begins at Day Mountain Ranch, 77 South Spring Creek Road, Preston, Idaho. Reserve your spot now at dmrresort.com. We welcome you and everybody here to our Evergreen Financial Coaches Show prior to the matchup between the Firth Cougars and the Westside Pirates. Season opener football. It is football time, and I'm joined here with head coach Rigo Vasquez of the Firth program, second-year head coach. Coach, I really appreciate your time. Again, thank you so much for taking the time to highlight the Cougars. How are you doing?
I'm doing well. I appreciate the opportunity to talk a little bit about football.
Coach, you're coming into your second year. Your first year at Firth, you go all the way out and make it to the state championship game. There's been a couple years that the Cougars have been so very close. You know, what have you been preaching to these kids during the off season to try and get over that hump and to get that state championship back to Firth?
Well, over the last couple of years, we have been fortunate enough to make it to the state title game. Unfortunately, we haven't been able to get over the hump like you mentioned. The biggest thing for us is we mentioned these kids stay hungry. Stay hungry. Don't be satisfied just getting there. We want to get that blue trophy. And so I think those kids are pretty hungry, want to be in a position to hopefully get a state trophy and jump over that hump.
Coach, how well do you feel like those kids have stayed hungry and just embraced the program? What was it like this summer for you and the kids getting ready?
I had a pretty good turnout with summer programs on weight conditioning skills. So I think they're ready. One thing about this group is we had a lot of seniors last year. And these kids are waiting for their turn, their opportunity. And what really makes them hungry is they want to show and prove that they're capable of playing football as well.
Coach, with these new kids coming into your program, like you said, you feel as though that they're very hungry to tackle things. What's the benefit of having a younger roster and squad when it comes to a football season this year for you?
Well, there's a lot of teaching, and I think that's great. These kids are acceptable to the instructions that's being taught. They're really wanting to grasp on things. And one thing, sitting behind a group like we had last year is you actually are able to see what's expected. And so I think these kids coming in, again, a very young group, but these kids know the expectations, they've seen the program run. And that's, I think that's a little bit of fire for them is this is what is expected. Great that we're here. This is my opportunity, and I'm going to seize the moment for it.
Speaking of which, I kind of feel like that plays really well into your quarterback position. For the first time in a couple years, we're going to be seeing a new quarterback at Firth. What can you tell me about Daryl Vasquez and what he brings to this program? What can he do for your offense?
Daryl's he's very mindset. Very good with the program. He's been with us the last couple of years and kind of been the backup to Gage the last couple of years. But so he's got a very good mind. And so as far as getting the plays, I think we have a similar play set. Might not be as quick as Gage was, but instinctively, I think Daryl will have the instincts to be able to create plays, to be able to extend the play, and vice versa. He'll be able to come to the sideline and say, "Hey, this play is going to work," and so he's very coach-like mindset. So we're excited about that.
I'm excited for football in general, and it starts this Friday. Firth coming down here to Westside. It's a huge game. I mean, in terms of storylines, Firth being the runner-up, Westside being third place, these two programs know each other super duper well. What would it say about the readiness of your football team to tackle this season if they're able to come down to Dayton and get a win against this very heavy, senior-heavy Pirate squad?
Yeah. So again, Coach Moser always has programs ready, and for us, our big thing is we start out with a well-coached team, well-coached program. So we have to start on a high. We haven't had the fortunate of beating a program, but my mindset is even going to Dayton and getting a win, or even getting that loss, it still develops us, and we can't. Sometimes those game mindset, championship caliber from week one mindset, it actually sets the tone for the whole year. So I enjoy going down to Westside. I would say I think Coach Moser, as much of a headache as we get trying to scout each other, I think at the long run we both gain a lot of knowledge. We gain a lot of experience just because our mindsets have to be of such a high caliber. We don't start with someone soft, so to speak. We go from game one, and we got to be ready.
Coach, I really appreciate your time. My last question to you kind of revolves around what you talked about before, about the quality of football happening. Firth and Westside kind of leading the charge. Bear Lake is big, and another big name in 2A. Aberdeen also getting in there. What does that tell you about the quality of football at the 2A level in Southeast Idaho, and why is it so good right now?
Quite honestly, I think, historically we've, either District 6, District 5, we've been in the state championship game over the course of 8, 9, 10 years. I think, there is a little toughness to it. And the other thing is we gain a lot of knowledge with everybody else. So, Bear Lake and Westside, for example, for us, those are two high quality programs that we like to go and measure up, size ourselves up to. And then we know with these non-conference games, when we play them, it's that mindset. We're here. This is a playoff atmosphere, and there's nothing better than that, to be able to come in, weeks 1, 2, 3, or 4, and be able to play playoff caliber football. And it's no exception with Aberdeen, with them getting to a schedule. Westside's always getting a great schedule. Bear Lake the same way. So it's no surprise that we do have a lot of recognition on Southeast Idaho with it. And for us, you'd ask any other coach, we expect it, we want it here, and the door, in order for someone else to come and knock on the door for the championship game, I think it needs to come out of through Southeast Idaho.
This is head coach Rigo Vasquez of the Firth football program, second year as the head coach. We want to thank you again, Coach, for your time. Thank you so very much.
All right, appreciate it. Thank you.
Protecting buyers and lenders in Cache Valley for over 40 years, Northern Title is the trusted name in the tri-state areas of Idaho, Utah, and Wyoming. The staff at Northern Title in Preston protect you from unknown complications like access issues, unpaid taxes, hidden liens, or easement restrictions. Choose the right title company. Choose to close with Northern Title of Preston. Good deeds done daily. Call today at 208-852-5700.
When you are looking for breakfast, lunch, or dinner, but you want something that is ready to eat now, always stop at the Stokes Market Deli in Preston. With cold and hot cases, you can always find food that is fresh, hot, or cold. Sandwiches, soup, salads, deviled eggs, donuts, wraps, cheese trays, desserts, and a hot and delicious buffet. A meal out doesn't have to be at a restaurant. Come and enjoy something for everyone at the Stokes Market Deli today. 217 South State Street in Preston.
Whether you're an athlete looking to treat strained or sore muscles, a multitasking mom seeking balance, or just looking to boost your mood and nutrition, Butterfly Express is here for you. Experience the soothing scents and holistic benefits that cater to both your body and mind with our wide selection of essential oils, herbs, and supplements. And the best part is, unlike other big brand companies, Butterfly Express is affordable and local. Visit us in Clifton or explore our collection online at butterflyexpress.shop and use the promo code KACH10 for 10% off all regularly priced items. Quality doesn't have to be expensive. Butterfly Express Essential Oils. I'm joined here in Dayton with Tyson Moser of the Westside Football Program. Another year coming around for the Westside Pirates as we get ready to see a little bit about this team. Coach, whenever the state of Idaho talks about the Westside Pirates, media and everybody, even the community is going to go out and say, it's a state championship or bust type of mentality when it comes to this program. What does it mean to you to know that everyone else in the state knows that you're always vying for that spot? What does it mean to you how this program is built, and that's the expectation every year?
Well, it's great to have the expectation. Winning a state championship's not our goal. At least it's not my goal. I know the kids will set that goal that they want to win a state championship, but we set some smaller goals, and if those smaller goals lead to a state championship, great. That's awesome. But our goal is to get better every week, win our home games, win our district, and if we can do those three goals, and that sets us up to win a state championship, that's fantastic. But yeah, it's great to have the expectation. It's great for us, to feel that pressure, and we've that program's, we've built that into that, and it's we're reaping the benefits of that, I guess.
Coach, this year comes around, it's a whole new team. Obviously, you get this question every single year. When it comes to the X's and O's, you've got some move-ins, you've got some different personnel out here. Ultimately, Westside's going to be looking the same every single year, but is there going to be variance in what we're going to be seeing from last year?
Sure, we adjust based on our talent. I mean, we have our base stuff that we do, and we're going to do that from 6th grade all the way up through 12th grade. But based on the talent and based on who needs the ball in their hands, and every year's a little different. Sometimes we're better at throwing the ball than some years we're not. Some years our tailbacks are going to get more carries than our fullbacks, and some years it's going to be all go through the fullback. It just depends. But we'll adjust based on what we see. Last year,
the narrative was, oh, well, everybody's graduated. You got a really young class. Now you're bringing a ton of kids back, 17 kids, I believe. What is the expectation? Is it different from a young team to a senior-heavy team? How do you tackle that difference in coaching philosophy and what you expect from a senior-heavy team?
Yeah, these seniors are very hungry. They've been a part of a championship year, and they've been a part of disappointment. And they've seen both sides of that. And so I think they're extremely hungry right now, being that the last taste in their mouth is serious disappointment. So they're very hungry, and they want it all right now. And having a lot of returning players doesn't guarantee anybody anything, and they've got to understand that just because we got a lot returning doesn't mean that we're going to start right off where we finished last year. They've got to earn it. So.
A question and probably a challenge that every coach faces across America. We'd love to get your opinion on this, Coach. Every team can be good. You know that you have this talent. I mean, looking on paper, you've got a ton of kids coming back with a lot of talent and accolades, and we can go on and on about that. How do you teach this Westside program and these kids right now that they can be great instead of good?
Well, I think, they can just see it through experience. I mean, last year we were good. We were a good team, but we weren't great. And, being great is more than just being great on the football field. If you got to be great in the classroom and the weight room, and that's kind of what we're trying to teach them is you don't just be an average person and then show up on game day and be a great athlete. You got to be a great person. You got to be a great student. You got to be a great work ethic, and then you'll be great on the football field. But you can't just be average everyday life and then show up on the football field on Fridays and all of a sudden, be great. So, that's what we try to teach is just, do your best at everything you do, and that will carry over to the football field.
How do you feel that your team handled your summer program, and where do you guys sit right now getting ready? I mean, season's coming right around. Where do you guys sit?
I think we had a great summer. Our weight room attendance it might have been best that it's ever been. Super good weight room attendance. Our summer camp went very well. Finished it off with a scrimmage with Malad and Declo, and we see a lot of things we need to work on, but that's what summer camp's for. But for a camp, it went really well. So the kids have put the work in for the summer. now we just need to keep building on that and get ready.
Last question from me, Coach. And a lot of people in the community probably want to know, the state of Idaho wants to know, obviously semifinals was not what you wanted last year. And now you have a chance to host Bear Lake. You've got Firth. First things first, what do you guys need to do at this point to get ready for Firth?
Right now, it's just improve every single day and don't make the same mistake tomorrow that you made today. That's basically we preach that every single practice. We've done it for 15 years. Whatever mistakes you made today, don't make it tomorrow. And if we can have that mentality and we're not fixing yesterday's mistakes tomorrow, we're going to be pretty good. But if we're still fixing, the mistakes that we made last week, this week, then we're not going to be very good. It's just that simple. But if we can just improve each day, fix those mistakes, not make that same mistake again, we never get mad at a kid for making a mistake once. We get mad when they make it the second, third, and the fourth time. We expect them to make a mistake once. That's how you learn and get better. So we just want to get better each and every day. And if we can do that, we should be ready for Firth. And then if we can do that again, we should be ready for Layton Christian and so on.
Tyson Moser, head coach of the West Side football program, looking and hunting for another great and awesome year. Thanks so much, Coach.
Thanks. Appreciate it.
Are you looking to buy or sell a home but confused where to even begin the process? Come to the most trusted and longest established real estate group in Franklin County with Bailey Beckstead Real Estate Team.
We've been a proud part of this community since 1979 when my dad, Scott Beckstead, began here in Preston. Since our founding, we've come to know the importance of honesty and promoting a community of giving back. Contact me, Bailey Beckstead, and our team at Beckstead Real Estate for all your real estate needs, buying, selling, or renting.
Hey ladies, when you're looking to freshen up your wardrobe, there is no need to travel to the big city shopping centers or the dreaded mall. Stay local and head to Magnolia Road in downtown Preston. They offer great prices on the cutest tops, bottoms, sweaters, shoes and boots, and other accessory items. And best of all, everything is size inclusive from small to 3XL. When you shop local, everything you spend stays right here in Preston and Franklin County. Magnolia Road, 27 South State Street in downtown Preston.
This Grandparents' Day, September 10th, let your heart bloom with Sunsage Floral. Show Grandma your deep gratitude with our traditional flowers for Grandparents' Day, more than just arrangements. They symbolize love, devotion, and gratitude. At Sunsage Floral, we cherish connection. That's why we offer home delivery or the option to send your heartfelt gift wherever your loved ones are. Visit online at PrestonIdahoFlorist.com or call 208-852-6711 to find your perfect arrangement. Embrace the boundless love of Grandparents' Day with Sunsage Floral for life's important moments.
We welcome you back here to the home of the West Side Pirates, Lyle S. Henderson Field. We are moments away from kickoff. Before we go ahead and dip into it, let's dip into our starting impact players, brought to you by Webb Funeral Home, providing funeral care services since 1923. And out on the screen, you can see here a few of the returning starters from last year, including Lincoln Henderson at the linebacker position, running back as well, Garrett Robinson, Bean as he is known on the streets here in Dayton, Trace Stone, a newcomer here to the West Side program, move in from a little bit of ways from Preston. Brendan Balliff, Crusage, the reigning Cache Valley Player of the Year and Offensive 2A Player of the Year in the state of Idaho, Parker Moser, and Aaron McDaniel. We're going to go ahead, take one more quick break. We're going to come back after our national anthem is played and come back to you for the coin toss and our final thoughts before the beginning of this season opener at home, the West Side Pirates and the Firth Cougars. We'll be back right after this.
When it comes to all things electrical, Sean Carter and the guys at S&T Electrical should always be your go-to crew. With experience in everything from new construction to repairs, service, and new installations, S&T Electrical is professional and friendly in all they do. Your electrical work will be done right. Call S&T Electric today at 208-852-5878.
This is Sean Carter with S&T Electric. It's what we do.
The greatest of life's moments can pass in the blink of an eye. Make sure you enjoy them with clear vision. The optometrists at Eye Care for You have been serving patients in Cache Valley and Preston for 43 years. As a full-service optical store, you'll find glasses, contacts, and professional eye health and vision exams. Doctors Philip Cromwell, Jeff Cromwell, and Lance Henderson are committed to providing you with professional care for your vision. Call today to schedule an appointment in Preston or Logan. Eye Care for You. Not just a name, but a commitment.
Whether it's your vehicle, home, business, or even life, protecting the things that matter most shouldn't be left to chance. At Farm Bureau, the Smith Agency, everything that is important to you is important to us. That's why our office and agents are united to protect your future and give you peace of mind today. I'm Brittany Smith. As your local Farm Bureau agents, my husband Braden and I would love to customize and simplify plans that are unique to you and what you care about. Stop in today and see how Farm Bureau can make insurance simple for you.
North Star's Ultimate Outdoors is the best provider of power sport vehicles right here in downtown Preston. Vehicles and equipment from brand names that you know and trust, like Steel, Polaris, and Yamaha. Stop in and let us get you ready for your next adventure at North Star's Ultimate Outdoors. It's where the fun starts, 777 North State Street, Preston. Looking for unique ideas to promote your business? How about something for that special gift, celebration, team sport, vacation, or family outing? DeMarie's Vinyl Designs can design and produce items for any occasion, male or female, with the highest quality merchandise and procedures that will not fade, peel, or wear out. Check out her store on Etsy at etsy.com/shop/DeMarie's Vinyl Designs.
Hey there, Pirate fans! If you like tonight's game, make sure to follow and subscribe to My Local Radio Westside on YouTube to watch live Westside Pirate sports action online all year round.
Up the hole goes Moser. He makes one man miss, and he's off to the races. He's at midfield.
Don't miss a moment and stay in the loop with MyLocalRadio.com this sports season.
Hi, my name is Penny Wright, born and raised in Preston. I am your local Medicare agent. I am here to give you the knowledge you need so you can make an informed and wise choice for your Medicare needs. Call me at 208-852-2367 if you're turning 65 or have any Medicare questions.
We welcome you back to Lyle S. Henderson Field as the Westside Pirates will storm the field, flying the Pirate colors. Here we go. It is officially football season, ladies and gentlemen, and we are up here in the booth getting ready for the season opener between the Westside Pirates and the Firth Cougars. Talking a little bit more about these two teams as we dip back to our scene set brought to you by North Star's Ultimate Outdoors. It's where the fun starts, 777 North State Street in Preston. We talked a little bit about the Firth Cougars at the beginning, and we'll go ahead and reiterate what we talked about. The three-time state runner-ups in a row, Firth Cougars, under second-year head coach Rigo Vasquez, look to finally break through the proverbial glass ceiling and get to a state championship and win it. This time with a new year and a new quarterback under center for the first time in 3 years. Daryl Vasquez will be stepping in for the older Gage Vasquez, All-State selection. Westside is 20-8 all-time versus Firth, with the last win coming in a blowout victory, 22-0 back in Westside for the season opener of the 2022 season. Westside has won quite a few of these matchups in a row since the last time these teams have met. And we are excited to be here with you on the pregame show as we wrap things up. We've already talked about our impact players, but why not talk about, the fact that this Westside program is bringing back 17 seniors back to production-wise for this team. A lot of returning talent, both on the offensive and defensive sides of the ball, as both teams have met right at midfield to go ahead and discuss, who's going to be getting this ball first. As we get the play nice, don't be a jerk type of pep talk that everybody gets right at midfield. These guys have been selected as leaders for their respective teams. It's Parker Moser, and we're going to go ahead through our captains. It's Parker Moser, Gavin Wetchler, Lincoln Henderson, and the big number 70, Brendan Bailiff. Coin toss has been decided. Each team will go ahead to their respective sides. It is Firth that will receive first, working from the south end zone. as we go ahead and get underway. They've elected to receive, and there they go. That is how things will start off here at the beginning of this game, and we are underway. As part of our Crumble Cookie pregame show, it will conclude. We'll go ahead and dip into the live camera action. A big shout out and thank you to all of our wonderful sponsors, including North Stars Ultimate Outdoors, Day Mountain Ranch, Bailey Beckstead Real Estate Team, and Northern Title, our first quarter sponsor here today in Westside. As we go ahead and get our camera nice and lined up for you, the teams are going to go ahead and take the field as we take our ticker tape off the top of our screen. If you enjoyed tonight's game, go ahead and give a like and subscribe on YouTube, My Local Radio Westside, to be up to date on all varsity sports for the Westside athletic program this year of 2023 into 2024. Crazy Train playing on the speakers as we are getting ready to roll here. Nice and hot it is today as there is a lot of people out to support their teams. Firth with a great bit of fan support on the east side of the field. And it is Dallas Nelson set to kick off for the Westside Pirates, and we are underway with the big left foot. It will be received at the 10-yard line high above the head. Taken out to the right sideline. He's got some room here. One cut back, and here he goes. Down to the 50, the 40, opposing 30, and he cuts back and is finally tackled. That is Bo White, the senior wide receiver, and Firth gets an absolute massive spark on the first play of the season. The big special teams play there for the Firth Cougars all the way down to the 27-yard line of the Westside Pirates. And here we go. We will start underway. 11:48 in this first quarter, brought to you by Northern Title, trusted name in the tri-state area of Utah, Idaho, and Wyoming. We have a lot of returning starters, 7, I believe, for the Westside Pirates, and a very young Firth Cougars team. Out in the pistol they will start. 2 running backs behind Vasquez, and wide receivers wide out to each side. In the gun, Vasquez sends his running back to the near side on motion. A handoff up the middle, and it's swallowed up is Ashton Allen. A gain of 1 out to the 26-yard line. A good tackle there by number 26 of the Westside program, Dallas Nelson. So after he kicked the ball, he's in making the tackle right in the center of the defense of Westside. What a fantastic year, and it is official for me. I mean, it felt like the temperature dropped a little bit this week. Once football started, it is officially fall, and you can tell by the time that the foot of Dallas Nelson had hit the ball here is officially fall time. Summer has ended. Vasquez with the fake, goes out to the right, and not before some flags come out. We are going to get a false start penalty against the Firth Cougars. That will walk them back 5. Second down and 14 coming up here. This is the first time in 3 years that the Firth program will not have a quarterback named Gage Vasquez under center. It maybe helps a little bit that Darryl Vasquez has the same last name. He's very talented. He sat behind Gage for quite a few years. He's learned a lot and has the utmost confidence from his head coach that he can come out and orchestrate some serious offense here and take it to this Westside program. Out in the spread now, 2 wide receivers to either side, close to the right hash. Ball situated at the 32. Near side motion into trips. Motion from the defensive line. Vasquez will look to throw. Out to the right side. He's got a man open, and it is broken up at the 20. Incomplete. Good coverage there on White, the intended receiver. Looked like it was Garrett Robinson out on the play. Cruz Sage comes over. Lincoln Henderson in the area as well. 3rd down and 14. Rather 15 coming up here for Firth. So after a massive kickoff return of about 50 yards all the way into Pirate territory, the Westside Pirate defense has walked back the Firth Cougars about 5 yards. 3rd down and 15 now at the 32. 2 wide receivers to either side in the gun once again. Vasquez will drop back to pass. He looks left and lobs it into the flat, overthrowing his intended man, number 47, Chase Shook. That's the junior tight end for Firth. And here comes 4th down. And if you're Coach Vasquez of the Firth program, you're hoping that you can try and come away with some points here. You don't want to lose that momentum that you got from a special teams massive return down the right sideline. But right now, the defense of Westside threatening to shut the door on what could have been early points for the visiting Cougars. This is a big game in the state of Idaho at the 2A level. Firth actually considered third in the power rankings behind Westside. Bear Lake number 1 with 6 first-place votes, Westside with 4, and Firth right behind them. Aberdeen rounding it out at the 5th spot, North Fremont at 4th. Vasquez rolling out to his right. He's got some room, throwing almost out of bounds. It is caught 2 yards behind the sticks. He's going to be about 2 yards short. Down to the 20-yard line, tiptoeing inside the sideline. And it will be a turnover on downs. It's going to be 2 yards too short. That's a good pickup and a good completion. It's just 2 yards too short. So here comes the Westside Pirate offense after the defense able to hold their own and stonewall the Cougars from scoring some points. Out onto the field, trotting into the quarterback position, number 11, senior Eli Brown. Brown threw for over 1,000 yards and 9 touchdown throws with a 63% completion percentage last year. Under center, the near side motion, a handoff up the middle. A shimmy shake up and through goes Crew Sage for a pickup of 4. Sage, one of those impact players and key returning starters that are coming back for Westside. Sage had 10 touchdowns last year, both rushing and receiving. Combined rushing and receiving, only behind Parker Moser on the team. Back underneath center, Brown handing it off the middle once again, breaking through the second level. Sage tackled around the ankles, past the sticks for a first down pickup up to the 33-yard line. It is great to have football back, ladies and gentlemen. You can't see me, but I am all smiles. 9:50 left here in the first quarter, brought to you by Northern Title, and a first down pickup, the first one of the year for the Westside Pirates, both off after 2 carries from Crew Sage. Again under center, Brown faking the end around, giving it to Moser on the near side. He's got blockers sandwiched at the 40 and a big pickup of 7. Moser got the near side sweep, cut up the hole, and picks up 7 here. And when I got to talk with head coach Tyson Moser a little bit about this team, he talked about how incredibly confident and excited he is about this running back room. You've got a ton of returning experience and a newcomer in Trey Stone coming in. He wants to see a balanced attack from everybody. Brown again under center. He's going to hand off to Gunderson. Right through the hole up to the second level and past the sticks on the left side. Almost to midfield up to the 48-yard line. Marching down the field, the Westside Pirates in rapid substitution at the wing back and running back position. In comes Bean Robinson as Westside begins to make their methodical march down the field. This is a staple of the wing T offense that Coach Moser has implemented here at Westside in all of his years. Brown quickly under center. The pitch out to Moser on the far side. He's got blocking once again. He breaks the tackle out to the 40-yard line, cutting back once again and rolling down the sideline after a host of tacklers finally get him up to the 44 of the Firth Cougars. And the reigning Cache Valley Football Player of the Year, Parker Moser, now a senior after an incredible junior season, hoping to carry, with the help of some other Pirates, this team all the way to the state championship game once again. Timeout Firth. They're going to take a breather, and we'll take our first timeout of the game here on a Bailey Beckstead Real Estate Team presentation of Westside Pirate Football on 105.5 KCH and mylocalradio.com.
This Grandparents' Day, September 10th, let your heart bloom with Sunsage Floral. Show Grandma your deep gratitude with our traditional flowers for Grandparents' Day. More than just arrangements. They symbolize love, devotion, and gratitude. At Sunsage Floral, we cherish connection. That's why we offer home delivery or the option to send your heartfelt gift wherever your loved ones are. Visit online at PrestonIdahoFlorist.com or call 208-852-6711 to find your perfect arrangement. Embrace the boundless love of Grandparents' Day with Sunsage Floral for life's important moments.
Welcome back here into the broadcast booth. I am Cody Olsen, the voice of the West Side Pirates. Quickly up to the line to get things going is Brown in the near side motion and a fake. He's dropping back to pass on the near side. He'll decide to keep it himself, a smart move, and gets upended right at the hip after a 3-yard scramble on the near side. Brown, when I went out during the summertime and watched this team, Brown was told repeatedly by Coach Moser, if nobody's open, you got the legs. Get that... He said another word, but he said, get yourself in gear and move forward and sprint down the line. Here comes 2nd down and 7 from the right hash. Going out to the right side now. Everybody down the field blocking. Brown takes it himself, past the sticks once again on the designed quarterback keeper, up to the 24-yard line. And we talked a little bit earlier in the program about our starting lineups today and our impact players. A lot of them, including Lincoln Henderson, Colton Gunderson, Eli Brown, and Trace Priestley. Priestley sustained a little bit of an elbow injury, and he'll hopefully come back in a month's time for the West Side Pirates. They'll need him soon. Here comes a handoff to Gunderson. One stiff arm and a second tackle up near the linebacker position on the designed dive on the right side. Good 8-yard pickup from Gunderson. Up to the 17-yard line. A death by a million cuts is what this West Side offense is going to do. Already ready and set to go. Brown under center with the left foot back. He'll pitch it out to the left side. Moser's got some blocking once again, but good tackle at the point of attack. Not before a first down, though, on the left side sweep. Moser really close to the sticks. We'll see what our officials say. And waiting for our white hat, and we're going to get a stoppage of time. It looks like we're going to get a measurement here. First measurement of the season. Out on the far side. Here comes the chain gang out to measure. Moser looked like he got very close to the sticks. And they'll pull the line taut. And it looks like it's a very easy first down by the whole length of the football up to the, looks like the 14-yard line. Into the red zone, the West Side Pirates go, and the setting sun has bled the jerseys of the Firth Cougars pretty decently on our screen. Here comes Moser on the right side, sweep, ducks under one tackle, but a good wrap-up by number 52 of the Firth Cougars. Late flag comes in. That was Thomas Larson, the junior defensive end. And it's going to be a face mask call. It must have been a brief one. I didn't see. Moser had ducked underneath, and it looked like almost a horse collar grabbed underneath his helmet, and that might have been the call. So they marched this thing a little bit closer for the Pirates. On the first opening drive offensively, after a long kickback return for Firth, the Pirates have driven the length of the field inside the 10 now. Handoff up the middle. Moser, bowling ball his way just short of the goal line. He's going to be downed at the half-yard line on the dive attempt, and it will be first down and goal for the Pirates. Now, the question really is, who is going to be getting this gift into the end zone, as Westside has just driven artillery tank style down the length of the field. Brown and the running backs get back into position underneath center. Behind them, it is Gunderson, and he will squirt his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Pirates. Colton Gunderson with the half-yard dive into the end zone, and the Pirates strike first here in the season opener, up 6-0 over the Firth Cougars after a long drive of 65 yards. 11-play 65-yard drive from the Westside Pirates. And a jump here on the PAT attempt. It looked like Westside was going to go for two. Encroachment on Firth, and it's going to march them half the distance to the goal. Back again to the line of scrimmage for the two-point conversion. Gunderson in the Wildcat. Heavy set to the right side of the offensive line. He'll just follow his lineman and fall forward for the two-point conversion. So the touchdown and the 2-point conversion from Colton Gunderson, why not? The Westside Pirates up 8-0 early on in this one with 6:26 left in the first quarter, brought to you by Northern Title. We'll come back to you right after this on 105.5 KACH, 1340 AM and mylocalradio.com, presented by Bailey Beckstead Real Estate Team.
Protecting buyers and lenders in Cache Valley for over 40 years, Northern Title is the trusted name in the tri-state areas of Idaho, Utah, and Wyoming. The staff at Northern Title in Preston protect you from unknown complications like access issues, unpaid taxes, hidden liens, or easement restrictions. Choose the right title company. Choose to close with Northern Title of Preston. Good deeds done daily. Call today at 208-852-5700.
Welcome back after a long touchdown drive orchestrated by Eli Brown and a plethora of running backs. Colton Gunderson dives forward for a touchdown from the half-yard line and then adds a 2-point conversion as Westside sits atop Firth 8-0 here with 6:26 left here in the first quarter. Here comes Nelson to boot things off once again to give it back to Firth, hoping to reclaim a little bit of the success they had last time. Back to receive, that's White and Vasquez. A little bit of a low line kick. White will kick it off of his shin, and he's all alone. He's going to face 6 Pirates here. He's trying to get up and around, and he will get blown up at the 9-yard line. Wow. Late flag, or rather a flag at the end of the play comes in, and we'll see what it was. A block in the back on Firth on his lone blocker that he had at his disposal. And to add insult a little bit to injury, they're going to walk it back even farther, probably half the distance to the goal. Yeah, that's back down to the 5-yard line, so it will be 1st and 10. The West Side Special Teams unit says you might have gotten one run on us there, but I guess we're going to make up for it on the second one. 6:23 left here in the first quarter. Firth, total offensively, a negative 5 yards. Here comes Vasquez under the gun, under center. He'll drop back, throws the quick pop pass on the right side, and it is dropped by the tight end. Shook. Kind of went in and out of his hands. And the all-white jerseys of Firth blending in and getting washed out with the setting sun behind us here to the west, here in Dayton. We have 6:20 left here in the first quarter, and it has been all Pirates so far outside of one special teams return. Vasquez in the wishbone behind him. He'll hand it off to the left side, working his way around, and he'll get smacked right at the 2-yard line. Forward progress by the running back allows him to go up to the 2, and there was quite a few Pirates in the vicinity. Trace Stone in the area as well as number 71. It looked like Rafe Graves. 3 Pirates in the area. So far offensively, the Firth Cougars sputtering, trying to get something going. And the West Side defense smells blood in the water, wanting that safety. It's 3rd down and 13 from their own 2-yard line. Vasquez this time will go in the gun. 2 running backs to his left, wide receivers on either side. Dropping back to pass, he'll huck it long, high, and above the head, overthrowing number 20, Fisher Arnold, the sophomore running back. That's a big boy for a sophomore. He's got quite the frame. 4th down and 13. And Firth in a precarious situation, backed up against their own end zone. As the West Side defense has looked stellar so far. Back to receive, it is for the punt return team, Parker Moser and Crew Sage. 5:26 remaining here in the first. It is Shook with his heels right on the goal line for the Firth Cougars. Pirates set to make a charge at it, and we're going to get a false start by the sophomore running back, Arnold. And that's going to put them down to the 1-yard line, half the distance to the goal. So if you're in for some fun defensive play for the Pirates tonight, you've been seeing it so far. We'll see if Firth can try and counter. Snap back of the zone, end zone, and the ball comes off the right side of the foot of Shook. It will take a bounce. Crusade will grab it at the goal line, well, rather the sideline. He'll go into the end zone for the punt return touchdown. Wow. Everybody expecting him to go out of bounds. He decides to go ahead and tightrope walk down the sideline and dives for the end zone. That is a punt return touchdown of 35 yards for Crusade. Incredible stuff there. Crusade looking the part of that returning speedster demon that Westside needs him to be. 5:14 remaining here. Westside lining up for the 2-point conversion. Again, back into that heavy set. Same as before. Gunderson lined up behind 3 up-backs on the right side of his heavy set offensive line. He'll take it, go forward, and into the end zone for another one. 16-0. You're reading on the mylocalradio.com scoreboard. Again, Crusade, with 5:14 left in the first quarter, takes a 35-yard punt return to the house to put the Pirates up 16-0 over Firth. We'll go ahead, take the timeout, come back to you right after this here on a Bailey Beckstead Real Estate Team presentation of Westside Pirate Athletics.
Franklin County Medical Center Sports Therapy and Rehabilitation Services is dedicated to helping you live your best life. We have trained professional staff to help you improve your athletic endurance and so much more. Whether you are recovering from injury or surgery or need some basic athletic training, we work hard to get you back to doing what you love most. Our speech pathologist can also assist with communication, language, or other speech issues. Learn more about our services at fcmc.org.
Welcome you back into the broadcast booth. What a fantastic showing by the Westside Pirates so far, putting on a clinic offensively, defensively, and special teams. The only hiccup being the opening kickoff to Firth that was taken about 60 yards down into their own opposing territory. It is a 16-0 lead for the Pirates, trying to make a statement here in the season opener at home. Nelson with a big left foot line drive right into the body of White, who will take it at the 5-yard line, cutting out to the right side, then back into the middle, blown up by a host of Pirates down to the 18-yard line. And it truly does seem that Westside is ready to play. Coach Moser talked with me a lot about how this summer program for him and his boys has been the best turnout he's had in a number of years. And Coach Moser, I mean, when you hear that from Coach Moser saying that the summer workout program was the best he's seen, I mean, watch out the rest of 2A, because that is a program that is bought in, that is getting ready to show what they can do, trying to get back to a state championship game. Back into the gun, left side of him is the running back, Vasquez, up the middle, handing it off, and falling forward back to the line of scrimmage after getting that handoff, number 4, Ashton Allen. Second down and 9 after maybe a yard pickup by Allen. Out on the right hash, working from their own side of the field, Vasquez under center with 2 running backs behind him. Near side motion from Shook. A little bit of miscommunication. Looked like Shook was going to go for the crack block. Now he comes back and just tackled in the backfield. The initial Roche was in the area to blow it up after a 3-yard loss, and it looked like a sweep to the near side. The initial, corner was set, but then, flying in from the safety position, or rather the linebacker position, was Roche. and he put his body on the line. That's a 3-yard loss, tackle for a loss. Firth, 3rd down and 12 from the near side hash. Vasquez, split wide receivers to either side on the near side of the field. He'll look to the near side, throw, and it'll be caught by Shook. Working his way up the field, takes a shot after a 5-yard pickup on the out route. It's a good little pitch and catch there from Vasquez to Shook. That's a lethal combination that they'll be seeing on the year. Trying to grow that chemistry. 4th down and 6 for the Cougars. Back into punt formation. Shook, after catching the intended pass, set to punt away, and we're going to get a false start on the left guard. Number 55 was the one that flinched. Garrett Nelson, the junior offensive lineman. Pushing that back to 4th down and 12. It's been a blistering fast first quarter. Pirates up 16-0 here with just under 3 minutes left. This is a Firth program that was the state runner-ups last year, lost to Bear Lake in that championship game. Shook getting the ball right at his own 5, and it will boot it away high onto the right side. Caught at the 47-yard line. Up the middle goes Sage. He's got some more room. Cutting back and then getting pummeled right at the 37-yard line. Wanted to make one more cut, and it looked like he could not get the traction that he wanted out on the grass. So in Firth territory, the West Side Pirate offense will start. 38-yard line for the West Side Pirate offense, who methodically marched down the field last time. Brown under center. Hand off to the left side. Moser, who will cut up the hole. One cut and another. Up for the 12-yard pickup to the 25-yard line. Efficient offense is the name of the game that we're seeing so far for the Pirates. First down and 10 near the right hash for the Pirates. And then something interesting, I don't know if they did this last year, but the offensive line going first, and then kind of the secondary skill players coming in the near side. In the near far side motion, Sage behind a convoy, and he'll fall forward for a gain of 3 on the dive play. And what I'm trying to do to kind of say to describe what I mean is Wechsler coming out on the substitution, so does Sage. The offensive line will come up to the line first, and it almost seems like Brown, I don't know if it's a different specific type of play calling, but it's almost 2 waves to get up to the line of scrimmage. Near side motion, and they're going to hand it off. And blown up in the backfield. It looked like Moser and Trey Stone collided on the near side sweep, and that is the first negative yardage play for the Pirates. 3rd down and 10 with 90 seconds left to go in the first. Brought to you by Northern Title, the trusted name in the tri-state area of Utah, Idaho, and Wyoming. Don't forget the West Side volleyball program out in Cokeville tonight. They'll be playing on Saturday. Brown stepping back to pass, rolling out to his left. Squaring his feet, throwing long, and it is broken up. Good pass breakup by White, intended for Lincoln Henderson, who was all alone. White stoked about that play, and he should be. That was a great athletic play by White to make up the distance. He was initially beat in the end zone. Brown's pass caused Henderson to wait right at the goal line, and it was just enough time for White to come on over and put up the big right paw to block that thing away. 4th down and 10. Under center, far side motion by Stone. They're going to go ahead and give it up to Moser. He'll try and get his way up, but he'll only make half the distance up to the 20-yard line. It will be a turnover on downs for the West Side Pirate offense, and that's the name of the game there. You have one negative play in that wing T type of offense. It's very difficult to kind of make up the difference when you're blown backwards, or rather when you run into your own player. Firth taking over at their own 20-yard line, down by 16 with 1:09 left in the first. Out on the left hash, here comes Daryl Vasquez. We thank all of you that are joining us on 105.5 KACH. The Preston Indian football game delayed due to lightning as you are catching the Westside Pirate home opener here on 105.5. Vasquez, far side motion from his tight end, trips to the right. He'll step back in the pocket, then step up, laser beam, and it will go in and out of the hands of his wide receiver, Fisher Arnold. We'd like to go ahead and thank one of our wonderful sponsors as well, I Care For You. I Care For You with their Preston and Logan locations. I Care For You, not just a name, but a commitment. Sponsor of the highlight play of the game and our instant replay for this year. 2nd down and 10 on the near side hash. Back into that spread formation. 2 wide receivers to either side. Vasquez with the running back to his right. He'll fake the handoff, take it himself up the right side, and shoestring tackle. Now Gunderson will hop on his back, and he won't even make it to the line of scrimmage. It's a great tackle there by Ivan Campbell. Ivan Campbell, we saw during the basketball season. Didn't get to play football last year, but here he is. Working it in at linebacker. And he's actually a defensive end right now at left end. Parker Moser waiting for the substitution, and it's a late one defensively. Roche comes out. Moser comes in at free safety. Split receivers, either side in the middle hash. Vasquez looking to his left. He'll look out to the flat, and Shook will get his arms underneath it on the flat route at the 28-yard line and pick it up. Completed. 4th down and 4. Coming up for Firth as we wrap up the end of the first quarter. Westside leads 16-0 here after a 1-yard touchdown run by Coulter Gunderson and a 35-yard punt return by Cruz Sage. It's been lots of fun lately. Don't go anywhere. We'll come back to you right after this on 105.5 KACH, 1340 AM, and mylocalradio.com.
.5 FM KACH.
Hi, we're Braden and Brittany Smith with Farm Bureau Insurance, the Smith Agency.
We're Preston Proud and Idaho Strong.
Hi, I'm Jan Stone with Northern Title of Preston, and we are Preston Proud, Idaho Strong.
Hi, I'm Bill Chambers from North Stars Ultimate Outdoors, and we are Preston Proud and Idaho Strong.
Hi, I'm Jonathan Larson. I'm with HK Auto, and we are Dayton Proud and Idaho Strong.
We're Preston Proud, Idaho Strong, serving Franklin County and beyond.
Whether you're an athlete looking to treat strained or sore muscles, a multitasking mom seeking balance, or just looking to boost your mood and nutrition, Butterfly Express is here for you. Experience the soothing scents and holistic benefits that cater to both your body and mind with our wide selection of essential oils, herbs, and supplements. And the best part is, unlike other big brand companies, Butterfly Express is affordable and local. Visit us in Clifton or explore our collection online at butterflyexpress.shop and use the promo code KACH10 for 10% off all regularly priced items. Quality doesn't have to be expensive. Butterfly Express Essential Oils. Welcome back here. Start of the second quarter brought to you by Butterfly Express Essential Oils. Shook in the punter position at his own 15-yard line. Puts boot to ball. That's a good one. Out of the left side and maybe a little bit too far to the left. Ball will roll out of bounds as he sets to spot it. Still coming up near the 50. And it's going to be exactly at midfield is where he will put that ball after the punt from Shook. West side. Offense set to take the field. When we talk about this West Side returning production, you can't help but talk about their running back room. Despite the loss of Easton Shirtliff, the bowling ball running back into all-state selection, West Side can make a claim to having one of the best backfields in the state. We'll talk a little bit more about why that is in just a second as Westside hustles up to the line. First down and 10 on the right hash. Brown underneath center. Moser on the far side motion. He'll step back to pass. One-on-one, far side. Robinson catches it at the 25 in the one-on-one coverage. That's a big move, and they're going to be looking for Garrett Robinson on the year. The only true wideout in this offense, and they go to him in those moments. They see a matchup that they like, and that's a first down pickup of 25, making up half the distance on that throw from Brown. First down and 10 now on the left side hash. Two running backs behind him. That is Sage and Moser. The pitch out to the near side. Good seal by Sage, and a cut and a roll on the near sideline up to the 15-yard line. A late flag coming in and a stoppage of time at 11:19 in this second quarter. We'll go ahead and see what it is as we wait. Westside offense marching backwards. Firth marching forward. Working out of their own end zone here. The official call from our white hat. Personal foul, unsportsmanlike conduct on the offense of Westside. And it's probably going to be from the spot of the foul. It must have happened just immediately after the play. I did not see what had happened out there. And they're going to march this thing all the way back to the 30-yard line. So it ends up being a total net loss of 5 after the ball was, or rather the flag was thrown at the 15. Brown in his little mini choir huddle with his running back core out to the near side, hustling up to the line. First down and 10, up to the middle. Gunderson runs into his own blocker and gets stood up at the 25-yard line on the dive attempt, 5-yard pickup. Colton Gunderson got recognized last year as a state championship wrestler during the winter time. He went out and competed individually and did a fantastic job at his weight class. He comes in as a stellar running back for this team. Second down and 5 after the 5-yard pickup. Brown under once again. He'll hand it off to Moser on the left side, cutting up to the hole, and he'll get tackled by a few different Cougars. A gain of 3. Third down and a manageable 2.5 coming up for the Pirates. They move the ball a little bit closer. Third down and maybe 1.5. Brown on the far side motion. They'll hand it off to Stone. He gets around the corner and falls forward close to the sticks. And I think they're probably going to give it to him. It's going to be close, and our white hat does push the sticks forward. It is a first down pickup for the Pirates. First down and 10 coming up at the 20-yard line. Good pickup by the newcomer, Trace Stone. Stone, familiar with the Preston program last year. He played wide receiver, and now he's going to play that wingback position for Coach Brown. My time called by our head official as they establish the chains. Now they roll the clock. Just under 10 minutes here in the second quarter, brought to you by Butterfly Express. Quality doesn't have to be expensive. Butterfly Express Essential Oils. Pressure up the middle as Brown steps and throws on the left side. It is caught for the touchdown. An amazing rollout by Eli Brown. Let's go ahead and dip into our highlight play. Instant replay cam by Brown. Steps and throws on the left side. It is caught. And it was caught for the touchdown by Lincoln Henderson. Long touchdown pass of 20 yards by Eli Brown. A big shout out and thank you to I Care For You for our highlight play of the game. And we're working through, obviously, those little fun technical difficulties at the beginning of the year. But don't worry, we'll figure it out. Flags will come out on the 2-point conversion. Encroachment once again against Firth. That's the second time on the day. Westside currently sits atop the Firth Cougars, just under 10 minutes left. 22-0. Heavy set right side, and Gunderson Gets in for two, gets stood up at the goal line, and then falls forward on the second effort. 24-0 in favor of the Westside Pirates. We'll take a break, come back to you right after this on mylocalradio.com, a Bailey Beckstead Real Estate Team presentation of Westside Pirate Athletics on 1340 AM Preston's Classic Hits. Whether you're an athlete looking to treat strained or sore muscles, a multitasking mom seeking balance, or just looking to boost your mood and nutrition, Butterfly Express is here for you. Experience the soothing scents and holistic benefits that cater to both your body and mind with our wide selection of essential oils, herbs, and supplements. And the best part is, unlike other big brand companies, Butterfly Express is affordable and local. Visit us in Clifton or explore our collection online at butterflyexpress.shop and use the promo code KACH10 for 10% off all regularly priced items. Quality doesn't have to be expensive. Butterfly Express Essential Oils. Welcome back here after the 20-yard touchdown pass from Brown to Lincoln Henderson. The Pirates convert on the two-point conversion, going 3 for 3 so far on the day. And they are up 24-0 on our mylocalradio.com scoreboard here in Dayton. A little bit of a boat race here. It's the beginning of the game. Nelson set to kick off. High kick coming back to grab this one is Arnold, and it goes in and out of his hands, and it will drop backwards into the end zone for a touchback. The ball goes right in and out of the hands of Fisher Arnold. Tried to bring that thing down, but it squirts out of his hands. It's a good thing that this is not the collegiate or the NFL, the professional level, because that ball would have been live in the end zone. He would have had to have the, I say opportunity, but maybe more the situation, the problem, or something to try and get that thing out of the end zone. An update from the game out in Montpelier as Vasquez will head out and complete the pass to Arnold on the near side, 10-yard out. Pushing past the sticks for the first down pickup. That's a good pitch and catch. An update, score update for one of our games of the night that we discussed back in the pregame show. It is North Fremont on top of the Bear Lake Bears 14-6 out in Montpelier. Back again in the shotgun, Vasquez throwing on that out. Once again, that was on target but dropped by Shook, the junior tight end. Interesting development as North Fremont was 4th in the power rankings, Bear Lake number 1, according to idahosports.com. Second down and 10 on the near side hash, working out from their own 32, dropping back and looking to his left. Vasquez comfortable in the pocket, the smash route, and it is caught. That is an amazing catch by Shook on the smash route on the far sideline all the way down to the 46-yard line of the Pirates. That is a big boy that is diving, stretching his arms out to catch that pass. He'll come off to the sideline a little bit gingerly and get a little quick breather. Back again in the gun, Vasquez dropping back, looking, setting his feet, now happy, dancing feet, gets out of the pressure, scrambles up to the left side, past the first down line, the line of scrimmage, and scampers out of bounds after a pickup of 6. And we've got an injured Pirate down on the field. Back at the 48-yard line, and wasn't sure what it is, who is out there. We're going to go ahead and take a quick break and come back to you after the injury update for the Pirates. We'll tell you who that is right after this on 105.5 KACH 1340 AM and mylocalradio.com.
North Star's Ultimate Outdoors is the best provider of power sport vehicles right here in downtown Preston. Vehicles and equipment from brand names that you know and trust, like Steel, Polaris, and Yamaha. Stop in and let us get you ready for your next adventure at North Star's Ultimate Outdoors. It's where the fun starts, 777 North State Street, Preston.
Craving sweets or just looking for a place to catch up with friends? Head to the Preston Candy Shop on Main Street here in Preston. We've got candy, ice cream, and a cool hangout spot all rolled into one. Come visit us today for a sugar rush and good times. 27 North State Street in Preston. If you haven't been to Woodward's Country Store lately, you are missing out. As proud supporters of Westside and Preston High School athletics, we're here to fuel your day and support our wonderful community. Fill up your tank, grab a delicious sandwich, and get everything you need for life's little adventures. Woodward's Country Store, where convenience meets quality and community spirit. The injured Pirate helped gingerly off the field is Riker Morgan, number 60, for the Pirate program. Firth, very gingerly coming off of the field. We hope the best for him as he gets looked at as we continue on the action. 2nd down and 4 coming up for the Cougars in Pirate territory at the 41-yard line. Setting his feet to throw. The out and up. He's got a man open at the 25. It is caught down to the 10 and tackled down at the 8-yard line. A big pickup and gain of 35 yards and a late flag on the field. Unsportsmanlike conduct against the Firth Cougars. And it looked like number 24 was the name, or wasn't sure who was the number. And that's going to march the play backwards from the end of the play. So instead of it being down to the 7-yard line after a big pickup and gain by Fisher Arnold on the pass from Daryl Vasquez, it will be all the way out to almost the 25-yard line. Arnold getting the best there of Blayton Roche on the out and up wheel route on the near sideline. Second quarter here, brought to you by Butterfly Express Essential Oils. This is the first positive drive here for Firth. Back again in shotgun. On the right side, quick out, caught for a gain of 2 yards. Vasquez finding his man, Bo Ringel. Second down and 8, rather second down and 9 after the 1-yard pickup. 8:13 left before halftime. The Pirates up 24-0 here on the MyLocalRadio.com scoreboard. It's really been a whole lot of a showcase for the Pirates at home. Firth now getting things going offensively after a slow start. They're trying to get some points on the board. Second down and 9 on the right hash. Here working from the 24-yard line out. Trips to the left of Vasquez. He's got a running back to his right, and Coach Vasquez going to take a timeout. We'll go ahead and take it as well. Come back to you right after this on 105.5 KACH, 1314 AM, and 105.5 FM here on MyLocalRadio.com.
It's always refreshing to shop where you know you'll be appreciated. It's even better to know that you can get everything you need, quality parts at fair prices. The team at Preston Auto Parts CarQuest appreciates every customer. They work hard to make sure that you have the right part the first time, on time. Whether it's motorcycles, farm and ranch, lawn and garden, or car or truck parts, you can always get it all at Preston Auto Parts CarQuest. Stop in where you'll be treated like a friend. 17 South State Street, Preston.
Welcome back into the broadcast booth. 7:42 remaining here before halftime. The Westside Pirates sit atop the Firth Cougars 24-0. 2 touchdown drives and a punt return from Cruz Sage is what the points have been on the board so far in terms of highlights. Trip set out to the far side hash. Vasquez on the right side. He'll look that way immediately, get pressure up in his face, get grabbed from behind and brought down on the one-hand sack, and then everybody comes out to help him out. That's 79 Aaron McDaniel. Big Aaron McDaniel was recognized by IdahoSports.com during the preseason as one of the top 10 defensive linemen in the state to watch. Not just at the 2A level, but at the entire state level. He was able to get in there and with one hand, while fighting off one offensive lineman, bring down Vasquez as he stepped up into the pocket looking for a man to throw to. 3rd down and 12 now from the 26-yard line of West Side, working inwards for Firth. 2 wide receivers splits to either side, a running back to his left. Vasquez, a lot of pressure in his face. Well-timed screen up the middle, but the Pirates are able to snuff it out really quickly after the D-line overcommitted. Only a gain of 5. 4th down and 6. 4th down and 7, really, coming up for the Cougars. Aaron McDaniel, a really fun kid to watch, a wrestler in and of his own right. Both him and Colton Gunderson are one of those kids that you watch, and you can tell they have the ability to really move people and muscle their way into places. That's why those dual sport, those tri-sport athletes are the lifeblood of small programs like Westside. I'm sure a head coach of any sport loves it when he has a star from another program, or rather another sport coming in. Back in the gun once again, looking to his left, stepping up into the pocket and throwing, intercepted at the 8-yard line, stepping in front of Roche, or rather Shook. That's number 24, Trace Stone. We'll see if we can go back and get that highlight play. Brought to you by throwing, intercepted at the 8-yard line, stepping in front of Roche. I'm just a little bit late. That's I Care For You. That's number 24, not just Trace Stone, but a commitment. Trace Stone coming from the free safety position, stepping right in front of the tight end, able to come up and grab the interception at his own 8-yard line. That's an impressive play. And a candidate for our highlight play of the game, brought to you by I Care For You, Doctors Philip Cromwell and Lance Henderson. With 5:58 left here in the second quarter. Westside takes over at their own 8-yard line. A handoff to the right side up the middle for Sage. And he drags one Cougar about 3 yards. Out in on the tackle in the C gap on the right side is Ashton Allen. I get so excited, it's so hard for me to go back for the instant replays. 5-yard pickup. 2nd down and 5 from the 13. Stepping back to pass right up the middle is Moser. He catches it at the 20-yard line, tries to dance, and jukes himself out up to the 30-yard line up the middle after the quick pitch and catch. 1st down pickup for Westside. A reset for the offense here, getting some more breathing room on their own side of the field. They want to get some more points before halftime. Brown on the near side motion, handing it off to Moser, gets around one man. Down the sideline he goes, looks to cut back at the 50. Bounces off of his own lineman and then gets tackled. A flag comes out at the end of the play. That was a 20-yard pickup by Parker Moser, but a flag at the end. Our white hat will come out and explain. Holding on the offense right near where Moser was tackled. So they're going to march him back 10 yards from about the 49 down to the 39. And that will negate the 1st down pickup, I imagine. Yep. 2nd down and 1. Near side hash in that bunch formation, far side motion from Moser. Brown will step back to pass. He's got pressure on the right side, and he'll flip it out to Moser while he gets almost sacked. Moser's able to grab it out to the 50, cuts back on the right side, squirts through up to the 44. That is an incredible play. And another flag coming out at the end in the backfield of Brown, near Brown. Unsportsmanlike conduct called on the Pirates, and that's been called a few times on both teams today. So again, negating 15-yard pitch and catch from Brown to Moser. That was Patrick Mahomes-esque. And a timeout taken. We'll take a timeout and maybe we'll find out what exactly these kids are saying out here to get a lot of these flags called on them. We'll find out. We'll come back to you right after this. On a quick break here on 105.5 KACH, 1340 AM, brought to you by Bailey Beckstead Real Estate Team.
North Stars Ultimate Outdoors is the best provider of power sport vehicles right here in downtown Preston. Vehicles and equipment from brand names that you know and trust, like Steel, Polaris, and Yamaha. Stop in and let us get you ready for your next adventure at North Stars Ultimate Outdoors. It's where the fun starts, 777 North State Street, Preston.
Craving sweets or just looking for a place to catch up with friends? Head to the Preston Candy Shop on Main Street here in Preston. We've got candy, ice cream, and a cool hangout spot all rolled into one. Come visit us today for a sugar rush and good times. 27 North State Street in Preston. If you haven't been to Woodward's Country Store lately, you are missing out. As proud supporters of Westside and Preston High School athletics, we're here to fuel your day and support our wonderful community. Fill up your tank, grab a delicious sandwich, and get everything you need for life's little adventures. Woodward's Country Store, where convenience meets quality and community spirit. Welcome back really quickly. A near side sweep for Parker Moser. He got tripped up by his own man, makes it back to the line of scrimmage. Second down and 9 coming up for the Pirates. And it's 3 different penalties in a row has negated about 60 net yards of Westside. They've made it past the 50 on running plays multiple times, but they've been pushed backwards after penalties after the end of big runs. Moser faking one way, rolling to his left. He's got a couple people open, threads it in. Trey Stone catches it at the 50, goes down the sideline, and is tackled out of bounds at the 32. Great throw out in the flat on the near side by Brown. That was a laser beam coming through, threading in between a defensive back and a linebacker on the near side. Now the Pirates finally get past the 50-yard line all the way up to the 40, or rather the 34. 4:33 left in the second quarter. Westside trying to get points before the end of the quarter. A sweep out to Stone on the right side. He's got a lead blocker. Great block. Gets upended right after a 7-yard pickup. Trey Stone, an awesome addition to this team. I know that I'm really excited about him. He kind of rounds out a really fun running back core that consists of Parker Moser, Crusage, Colton Gunderson, and himself. Others get in on it as well. Ivan Campbell in that tight end position. Brown gets the snap on the near side motion, hand off the opposite way to Stone. He's got 2 lead blockers up to the 20-yard line, getting pushed, cutting back, slow motion running, diving down to the 5, and Trey Stone getting in some good action here just inside the 5 on a great pickup of 20. 25 probably. Trey Stone knocking on the door, hoping to be the 4th Pirate to score and find pay dirt tonight in the first half. 3:30 remaining. Brown will hand it off to Moser. Shimmy shake, and he backpedals into the end zone. Touchdown, Pirates. Back to our instant replay. Remaining. Moser gets Brown the handoff on the left side. Shimmy shakes and falls inwards for the touchdown. Backpedals. That's a great find there. And a good little just drive finally capped off by the Pirates. Towards the end of that, it was a lot of penalties, but eventually they got there. Heavy set on the right side. Crusage on the near. He follows his lineman and goes inwards for the 2-point conversion over the top of his lineman. 32-0, your score here in Westside. Fireworks continue to go off. We'll come back to you after this quick break here on 105.5 KACH, 1340 AM and mylocalradio.com.
This Grandparents' Day, September 10th, let your heart bloom with Sunsage Floral. Show Grandma your deep gratitude with our traditional flowers for Grandparents' Day. More than just arrangements, they symbolize love, devotion, and gratitude. At Sunsage Floral, we cherish connection. That's why we offer home delivery or the option to send your heartfelt gift wherever your loved ones are. Visit online at PrestonIdahoFlorist.com or call 208-852-6711 to find your perfect arrangement. Embrace the boundless love of Grandparents' Day with Sunsage Floral for life's important moments.
Welcome back in the broadcast booth. We have a scores update from Montpelier. North Fremont up 22-6 over the Bear Lake Bears in what will be, if the score continues the way that it is at halftime, a big upset in favor of the Huskies in Bear Lake. Bear Lake had a generational type of graduating class this last year. They were able to get state championship in boys basketball and football, and now they're trying to repeat that success, but they got to go through the Huskies down 2 scores in Montpelier. Nelson on the pooch kick, diving down at the 15, picked up by White. Running out to the left side, putting on the Jets, and he gets wrapped up down to the 25, trying to outpace a couple different Pirates. Oh, Firth coming out here offensively. I got to finish my thought about the running back room for the Westside Pirates. It makes up Parker Moser, the 2A Offensive Player of the Year and Cache Valley Football Player of the Year. Colton Gunderson, an All-State wrestler. Crew Sage, Speed Demon. That kid has found the end zone 10 times last year. Lincoln Henderson and Trey Stone. That returning production amassed over 2,500 yards on the ground with 36 rushing touchdowns, and that does not equate for what Trey Stone is going to be doing for this team as well. It's a stacked backfield for the Westside Pirates on the year. Important to stay healthy, and if they can do that, they're going to be a force to be reckoned with. Vasquez on the quick curl in the middle, caught by Shook. Past the 10-yard marker up to the 36-yard line, and a first down pickup for the Firth Cougars. I've been impressed with the ability of Vasquez to sit in the pocket. He doesn't seem too antsy. For someone that's stepping in for the first time as a starter at the quarterback position, you can oftentimes get a little bit antsy. This kid seemed really poised. He can throw the football pretty well, and it seems like it's opened up the offense better. Here he comes once again, rolling out to the right. Pressure, and he'll throw it out and away. Looks like he was out of the pocket, and the tackles just kind of threw that thing away to let himself see another day. Second down and 10 at the 36-yard line. And it's very difficult, I'm sure, to be taking over for a all-state quarterback in Gage Vasquez. Gage started 3 years at Firth, and now it's Daryl's turn to kind of take the helm and see what he can do. I've been very impressed with what he's had so far. He's had some serious flashes for this Firth team. Feel very confident in his ability. Trips out to the left side in the middle of the field, rolling out to his left. Here comes pressure once again, trying to wave his receiver down the field, and he gets pushed out of bounds, incomplete at the 40-yard line. Third down and 10 coming up. Right now, the thought process from Firth is to, if they can keep a clean pocket for Vasquez, he's been able to make good completions to his tight end and to his wide receivers, kind of in that shorter intermediate route, and that's all you really need if you want to. That's been the only thing that's worked for him, as in terms of rushing, the Firth Cougars the Cougars have not really been able to get any traction on the ground so far, so they're going to have to rely on the passing game, especially considering that they're down 32-0 here just before halftime. That's kind of the hand you're dealt with, and that's what you got to work with right now. Near side motion from Shook, coming into trips on the near side. He'll look that way to his right, step up into the pocket, and his own man prevents him from moving forward. He'll be sacked Ivan Campbell getting in on the action. We'll go back to
coming
into trips on the near side. He'll look that way to his right, step up into the pocket, and his own man prevents him from moving forward. He'll be Ivan Campbell stepping up into the area to grab that sack. First one on the year for Ivan Campbell. 4th down and 16 with 2:13 remaining. Two return men back for the Pirates, situated at their own 40. Shook takes his time, launches it up in the air. Moser grabbing it at his own 39. One man miss, and he's going to book it out to the right side. He's got some space, cutting up into the middle. One man to beat. He beats him at the 20-yard line, where he goes all the way in for the touchdown. Pirates, 2 special teams touchdowns on the punt
right
return.
side,
He's got some space, cutting up into the
replay.
middle. One man to
Making
beat.
the final
He beats him
man
at the
miss.
20-yard
That's the
line,
punter,
where
and
he
he squirts
goes
his
all
way
the
down
way
the
in
sideline
to the end zone for the touchdown. Wow, Parker Moser, absolutely incredible stuff, adding to the tally of what has already been an amazing first half for the Pirates, up 38-0. 2-point conversion coming up. Colton Gunderson, the up back in the Wildcat, waiting for the pitch. He'll go right behind his offensive lineman. And this time, that is good and in. 40-0. You're reading on the mylocalradio.com scoreboard. We'll go ahead, take a break, come back to you right after this on 105.5 KACH. Whether you're an athlete looking to treat strained or sore muscles, a multitasking mom seeking balance, or just looking to boost your mood and nutrition, Butterfly Express is here for you. Experience the soothing scents and holistic benefits that cater to both your body and mind with our wide selection of essential oils, herbs, and supplements. And the best part is, unlike other big brand companies, Butterfly Express is affordable and local. Visit us in Clifton or explore our collection online at butterflyexpress.shop and use the promo code KACH10 for 10% off all regularly priced items. Quality doesn't have to be expensive. Butterfly Express Essential Oils. Welcome back into the broadcast booth. 1:39 remaining before halftime, and it has been all Pirates up until this point. 2 special teams touchdowns on punt returns by Cruz Sage and Parker Moser. A touchdown pass from Eli Brown to Lincoln Henderson. That's a 20 yards, and then a pair of rushing touchdowns by Moser and Colton Gunderson. And if you're a Pirate fan, you got to be excited on what you're seeing right now. You have to be just just excited for football in general, but gosh darn it, maybe you have a really, really good football team as well to be watching for the rest of the fall time. Dallas Nelson set to kick off once again. Pop this one high up in the air. We'll take a dive right at the 16-yard line, scooped up by White. He'll go out to the left side. Cruz Sage running him down at the 16, and White comes up a little frustrated, trying to say, hey, man, trying to get me some blocks here. Let's get this thing going. And this is the point in the ball game that maybe some frustrations start to roll, and you got to be careful. Be calm. See what you can do. If you are the Cougars, you got to be able to come up with some points here, try and get some type of positive momentum going into halftime. And it's going to have to come from the passing game. Vasquez with 2 wide receivers to either side. Running back to his right. Shook will come in the motion. They'll hand it off to him, and it gets eaten up in the backfield for the tackle for a loss. Wow. A loss of 4 for Firth. Maybe 5. 2nd down and 15 at the 12-yard line. One minute remaining left here before halftime. Time will continue to tick down. Another near side motion. Vasquez looking to the right side, has pressure in his face, and it's dropped at the 3-yard line. It was too easy of an interception for a touchdown for number 66. Oh, man, you love to have that one back. Dallas Nelson, I mean, would have hit his head on the crossbar. He was basically in the end zone on that flat route on the near side. Incomplete, it will fall. .32 seconds remaining. Firth taking their time in the huddle. Vasquez trotting out to meet his offensive lineman. And you're just kind of pinned up against the wall right now. It was close. Again, that recap on the play. Wide receiver's head turned. Dallas Nelson, ball right in his gut, 3 yards from the touchdown, and it just kind of popped right out. Trips to the far side. Vasquez looking to throw quickly, and then it'll go way down on the far side. It is caught right past the sticks. Up to the 29-yard line. That's Arnold, junior wide receiver. 25 seconds as the clock is stopped, as the chains will move. Back again for Vasquez. He'll look to throw. He's coming to the near side now. Ball gets hung up on the air, and it comes to the right side, overthrowing his man. Arnold once again. 12 seconds. And what an incredible half it has been so far. We'll touch up on the highlights and talk to you a little bit about our stats so far in this game, brought to you by Farm Bureau Insurance, the Smith Agency. I mean, 40 points put up in the first half, and it really hasn't been one specific thing. It's been special teams. It's been defense, almost a pick six a second ago, rushing, passing touchdowns. Not a whole lot has really gone wrong for the Pirates up until this point, and they're looking the part of hopefully a team that wants to go back to the state championship game. Vasquez with 12 seconds left steps up into the pocket, rolls out to the left side, stepping up and looking for room. He scrambles for the first down up to the 40-yard line. Stops the clock with 6 seconds remaining. Good decision by Vasquez to just take it himself. Everybody covered down the field. Says, hey, I got legs. Why not use them? Goes out to the far side, picks up 12 for a good gain. And you'd expect maybe one more shot down the field with 6 seconds remaining here. They're going to go in a tighter formation. Wide receivers bunched 2 on either side. Running back to the left of Vasquez. He'll step back on the 5-step drop. Waiting. Now pressure, and he'll just throw it away with 0.9 seconds remaining. Nowhere to go with the football. .9 seconds remaining for Firth. 5 total touchdowns scored for the Pirates in the first half. And Coach Vasquez is going to take a timeout. We'll go ahead and take it as well. Come back to you right after this on 105.5 KCH, 1340 AM, and mylocalradio.com. Whether you're an athlete looking to treat strained or sore muscles, a multitasking mom seeking balance, or just looking to boost your mood and nutrition, Butterfly Express is here for you. Experience the soothing scents and holistic benefits that cater to both your body and mind with our wide selection of essential oils, herbs, and supplements. And the best part is, unlike other big brand companies, Butterfly Express is affordable and local. Visit us in Clifton or explore our collection online at butterflyexpress.shop and use the promo code KACH10 for 10% off all regularly priced items. Quality doesn't have to be expensive. Butterfly Express Essential Oils. Welcome back here. 0.9 seconds left before halftime. Second down and 10 at their own 39-yard line. They'll just hand it off the middle and fall forward for a gain of 6. That's number 15 for Firth, and that wraps up the first half. Bo Ringel, last one to touch it. As we get a little send-off from our pep band, into the halftime locker rooms we will go. And it is a lot to talk about, a lot of really good things if you are the Westside Pirates. We'll touch up on them in just a second here on mylocalradio.com, 105.5 KACH, 1340 AM. Preston's Classic Hits.
Whether you're an athlete looking to treat strained or sore muscles, a multitasking mom seeking balance, or just looking to boost your mood and nutrition, Butterfly Express is here for you. Experience the soothing scents and holistic benefits that cater to both your body and mind with our wide selection of essential oils, herbs, and supplements. And the best part is, unlike other big brand companies, Butterfly Express is affordable and local. Visit us in Clifton or explore our collection online at butterflyexpress.shop and use the promo code KACH10 for 10% off all regularly priced items. Quality doesn't have to be expensive. Butterfly Express Essential Oils. Are you looking to buy or sell a home but confused where to even begin the process? Come to the most trusted and longest established real estate group in Franklin County with Bailey Beckstead Real Estate Team.
We've been a proud part of this community since 1979 when my dad, Scott Beckstead, began here in Preston. Since our founding, we've come to know the importance of honesty and promoting a community of giving back. Contact me, Bailey Beckstead, and our team at Beckstead Real Estate for all your real estate needs, buying, selling, or renting.
Hi, I'm Brad Phillips, professional trainer and owner of Puppy Steps Training. I believe that life is more enjoyable with a well-trained dog. That's why my team and I have come together to give you the ultimate dog training experience through Puppy Steps Training. Our 8-week board and train program is specifically designed to give your puppy a head start on life. Along with access to our extensive training material, you will receive daily progress reports, weekly photo and video updates, and a hands-on training demonstration. Discover the ultimate dog training experience with Puppy Steps Training, the premier dog training facility in northern Utah, and proud supporter of Westside and Preston High School athletics.
Whether it's your vehicle, home, business, or even life, protecting the things that matter most shouldn't be left to chance. At Farm Bureau, the Smith Agency, everything that is important to you is important to us. That's why our office and agents are united to protect your future and give you peace of mind today. I'm Brittany Smith. As your local Farm Bureau agents, my husband Braden and I would love to customize and simplify plans that are unique to you and what you care about. Stop in today and see how Farm Bureau can make insurance simple for you.
This Grandparents' Day, September 10th, let your heart bloom with Sunsage Floral. Show Grandma your deep gratitude with our traditional flowers for Grandparents' Day, more than just arrangements. They symbolize love, devotion, and gratitude. At Sunsage Floral, we cherish connection. That's why we offer home delivery or the option to send your heartfelt gift wherever your loved ones are. Visit online at PrestonIdahoFlorist.com or call 208-852-6711 to find your perfect arrangement. Embrace the boundless love of Grandparents' Day with Sunsage Floral for life's important moments.
We welcome you back. We welcome you back into the sports broadcast booth. Out onto the field, the recognition of the 1986 Westside football team, head coached by Lyle. Lyle. Wait, sorry, one more time. 1983, excuse me. Lyle Henderson out there as the head coach. And this team was a fantastic team. They had the T-shirts out there and just the recognition of this squad. This is where Westside Pirate football really started to get that tradition of winning. 6 all-state running backs out onto the field. 6 state championships by a culmination of this squad, and it's great for us to go ahead and recognize them as part of our halftime show, brought to you by Puppy Steps Training. Puppy Steps Training, the premier dog training facility in southern and northeast Idaho and Utah. Well, we welcome everybody back to the beginning of the school year. It's a little bit windy now. A gust of wind has come in and taken a couple of our papers out and away. It's wonderful for us to recognize. Let's go ahead and recognize this amazing squad from 1983. I'm going to let Clark Winward take over in our PA. He's saying it a lot better than I can.
His coaching career has lasted more than 35 years. His knowledge of the game and his understanding of the community of Westside were vital, and the success Westside enjoyed that great season. We congratulate Craig for a fine career and for his achievements here at Westside. Coach Lyle Anderson had already been coaching football at Westside for 18 years when the 1983 team brought home the championship. His knowledge of the game and steady influence on and off the field were key components of the 1983 team's ultimate success. His play calling duties were showcased all season long as the team overcame some early season post-games and lack of experience. His solid presence on the sideline and experience in winning at the state level were significant factors in winning the football championship in 1983. Here we are 58 years after his coaching career started at Westside, and he is still on the sidelines coaching tonight. Coach Neil Fuller, may he rest in peace, is being represented here tonight by his son, Firth Fuller. Coach Fuller returned to the Westside coaching ranks in 1983 after a short hiatus. He was an important part of the coaching staff. Coaching the athletes on the offensive and defensive line is something at which Coach Fuller excelled. 5 of the 8 All-State players that year played along the offensive or defensive lines. That is a real tribute to Platinum Man and Cypher Coach. Coach Fuller was for Westside for many years. There are some members of that team who are not able to join with us tonight, but we would still like to recognize them. From the class of 1984, Keith Shepard. Keith unfortunately passed away several years ago, and as far as we know, is the only team member to have passed away. Keith was all district and all state. Darren Griffin and Chris Harris. From the class of 1985, those that couldn't make it, Kurt Waldron, Paul Todd, Todd Reed, Chad Coburn, Scott Atkinson, and Paul Bow. And from the class of 1986, Vern Jensen, Charlie Joe, Mike Jorgensen, Todd McKay, Stacy Mulder, Dan Nash, Doug Winward, and Robert Wiener. Now we are very pleased to reintroduce you to the players from the 1983 State Football Championship team that are here with us tonight. Seniors from that team, Robin Cox, Odell Jensen, Shane Lemon, all district and all state selection, Scott McCulloch, also all district and all state, Brad Winward, district player of the year and A3 player of the year, and all state offense and defense, and the current record holder for the amount of touchdown passes in the season still has that record. Juniors from that team, Jay Butters, an all-district player. Rhett Butters, all-district and all-state. Ryan Butters. Dan Coates. Zane Richardson, all-district and all-state. And the current assistant coach Westside. Don Fuller. Mike McCulloch, an all-district player. Ron Mayhew. Tom Williams, all-district. And sophomores from that season, Mike Ball. Troy Graves, and Chris Winward. You see in front of you some of the best men that have ever come out of Westside. These are men successful in their chosen fields and endeavors. Men that are leaders in community, civics, and religion. Men that we are pleased to honor and recognize this evening. Please stand with me and give a hearty welcome home to the 1983 Westside Football State Champions.
A wonderful halftime show commemorating the 1983 State Championship football team and the hardworking men that have become a part of this wonderful community. They've done some amazing stuff off the field and on the field, and it is great to be able to recognize them here on our halftime show, brought to you by Puppy Steps Training. We'll take a break, come back to you for our stats, brought to you by Farm Bureau Insurance, the Smith Agency, right after this on 105.5 KACH.
Hi, I'm Brad Phillips, professional trainer and owner of Puppy Steps Training. I believe that life is more enjoyable with a well-trained dog. That's why my team and I have come together to give you the ultimate dog training experience through Puppy Steps Training. Our 8-week board and train program is specifically designed to give your puppy a head start on life. Along with access to our extensive training material, you will receive daily progress reports, weekly photo and video updates, and a hands-on training demonstration. Discover the ultimate dog training experience with Puppy Steps Training, the premier dog training facility in northern Utah, and proud supporter of Westside and Preston High School athletics.
Whether it's your vehicle, home, business, or even life, protecting the things that matter most shouldn't be left to chance. At Farm Bureau, the Smith Agency, everything that is important to you is important to us. That's why our office and agents are united to protect your future and give you peace of mind today. I'm Brittany Smith. As your local Farm Bureau agents, my husband Braden and I would love to customize and simplify plans that are unique to you and what you care about. Stop in today and see how Farm Bureau can make insurance simple for you.
If you haven't been to Woodward's Country Store lately, you are missing out. As proud supporters of Westside and Preston High School athletics, we're here to fuel your day and support our wonderful community. Fill up your tank, grab a delicious sandwich, and get everything you need for life's little adventures. Woodward's Country Store, where convenience meets quality and community spirit.
Welcome back here to the halftime show, brought to you today by Puppy Steps Training and Farm Bureau Insurance, the Smith Agency. We're going to go ahead and highlight the statistics for this team, and we'll highlight the highlight plays is what we'll do right here. And we'll go back. I can do a lot of things at once, but I cannot do individual stats while I'm calling a football game. But I can give you the scoring plays. At 6:26 in the first quarter, a 1-yard touchdown dive from Colton Gunderson put up the Pirates 8-0 here to start tonight, and followed behind him a 35-yard punt return touchdown by Cruz Sage. And then it was just kind of all Pirates in this first half. A 20-yard touchdown pass in the second quarter with 9:42 left from Brown to Henderson. A 5-yard touchdown rush by Parker Moser with 7:22 left in the second quarter. At 4:23, a big interception by Trey Stone at his own 8-yard line to deny Firth any more points or any chance at points in that first half. And then at the very end, at 1:39 left, a 61-yard punt return touchdown by Parker Moser. That is 2 special teams touchdown scoring plays on the night. You have to love it, as some fireworks will continue to go off. The Pirates take the field. We'll go ahead, take one more quick break, come back to you right after this quick message, and come back to you for the second half. As per IHSAA rules, we will read to you what is in the rule book. At the beginning with the second half at any high school football game, when the point differential between the teams is at or reaches 35-plus points, the clock will continue to roll. So we'll go ahead and roll on with that. Come back to you as you know that moving forward right after this on 105.5 KACH.
Step into a realm of beauty and sophistication at Day Mountain Ranch Home and Apothecary. Immerse yourself in the gentle radiance of our exquisite and popular candles, filling your home with captivating fragrances that embrace the senses. Bring refined tranquility into your home and elevate your connection to harmony through our exquisite decor, all while staying here in Franklin County. Elevate your living space with the allure of Day Mountain Ranch Home and Apothecary. Visit us today on 10th North Main Street in downtown Preston.
Are you looking to buy or sell a home but confused where to even begin the process? Come to the most trusted and longest established real estate group in Franklin County with Bailey Beckstead Real Estate Team.
We've been a proud part of this community since 1979 when my dad, Scott Beckstead, began here in Preston. Since our founding, we've come to know the importance of honesty and promoting a community of giving back. Contact me, Bailey Beckstead, and our team at Beckstead Real Estate for all your real estate needs, buying, selling, or renting.
Hey there, Pirate fans! If you like tonight's game, make sure to follow and subscribe to My Local Radio Westside on YouTube to watch live Westside Pirate sports action online all year round.
Up the hole goes Moser. He makes one man miss, and he's off to the races. He's at midfield.
Don't miss a moment and stay in the loop with MyLocalRadio.com this sports season. The greatest of life's moments can pass in the blink of an eye. Make sure you enjoy them with clear vision. The optometrists at Eye Care for You have been serving patients in Cache Valley and Preston for 43 years. As a full-service optical store, you'll find glasses, contacts, and professional eye health and vision exams. Doctors Philip Cromwell, Jeff Cromwell, and Lance Henderson are committed to providing you with professional care for your vision. Call today to schedule an appointment in Preston or Logan. Eye Care for You. Not just a name, but a commitment.
We welcome you back into the broadcast booth. I am Cody Olsen, joined here on my left with Melissa Olsen, the wonderful, most beautiful camera woman that you can ever find here in anywhere. I have to correct myself as I was reading the Indiana State High School Activities Association Mercy Rule in football. It is in the state of Idaho, according to the rule book, that at any point, 40-plus more point differential at the start of the fourth quarter is when the clock will continue to run. So double check that, and that is the rule. It's very different from a couple different states. Actually, I think in the state of Utah, it's 35 at halftime like it was in Indiana, but in Idaho, it's 40-plus at the start of the fourth quarter. So that's what you might be looking at depending on how things go in this third quarter. We'd like to go ahead and thank our wonderful sponsors, including Farm Bureau Insurance, the Smith Agency, Farm Bureau Insurance, Braden and Brittany Smith, great people, fantastic agents here to help you protect the things which matter most in your life. Go ahead and find them in Preston to help you protect those things that you care about, that you like. Here comes the opening kickoff of the second half from Firth. Up and away it will go. Caught up in the lights. Backpedaling to grab it at his own 5 is the Pirates. Out is Trace Stone. He has a little bit of wiggle room on the near side and gets caught up at the 40. A late flag at his own 25. We're probably going to be seeing this thing marched backwards a little bit. And our near side line judge going to come talk to our white hat here. And it will be holding against the Pirates. So out of all the things that you'd loved in this game today so far up until this point, maybe one thing that is going to be discussed during the week is how many penalty yards have been going against the Pirates tonight. And spoiler alert, if you haven't been watching in the first half, it's been a little bit. It's been quite a bit, actually. The Pirates have been marched backwards. That's prohibited them from moving forward. Dare I say upwards of almost 80 penalty yards today at halftime. So 11:30 remaining in the third quarter, brought to you by Preston Auto Parts Car Quest. The Pirates on top 40-0 to start this second half, and with the ball, they're going to go ahead and give it off the middle. Moser, speed is the name of the game, gets past the initial line and up to the second level for an 8-yard pickup. Second down and 8 coming up. Second down and 9, actually, up to the 24-yard line. Other games around the state happening right now. North Fremont on top of Bear Lake at halftime as of about 20 minutes ago, up 22-6. Here's Moser, or rather Cruz Sage on the left side. He Gets the dive, tries to stay on his feet, and gets past the line of scrimmage. First down for the Pirates. Last year, this Pirate squad went 9-2 with those 2 losses coming in overtime to a generational type talent class in Bear Lake for a combined 2 points in those losses. Here comes the dive up the left side for a gain of 1. Bear Lake losing a lot of talent this year, and West Side bringing back a lot of experience in a senior-heavy class. The year of the Pirate could be back this year with a 4th state championship trophy to come home to Dayton in a 5-year span at the 2A level. That is incredible type of stuff. Brown once again under center. He'll hand it off the left side. Moser gets caught up and kind of bent like a pretzel right at the 30-yard line. Third down. Coming up here, 2 minimal rushing yard gains for the Pirates as twilight begins to fall. We have a beautiful landscape as you look out from the press box to the east. Big old cloud covering it, just looks absolutely great. With Friday night lights are upon us once again. It could not be a better time to be here. Far side motion, Brown's going to drop back to pass, rolling to his right, throws the dart out to Moser, right at the sticks. He comes backwards, and maybe perhaps that push and that extra effort from the safety, Vasquez, pushes him about 1 yard shy of the line for the first down marker, maybe about a foot and a half. 4th down and 1 coming up for the Pirates. In this third quarter, brought to you by Preston Auto Parts CarQuest. Riker Morgan, an update on injury-wise, is currently on the bench right now. Does not seem he'll be coming back into this game today. Little knifing quarterback wedge play up to the 40-yard line and a first down for Eli Brown. Things getting a little bit chippy down underneath the pile. Looked like a Pirate offensive lineman trying to roll off a Firth Cougar off of his quarterback. First down and 10 on the right hash coming up. Back into that heavy right wing T set formation. End around for Moser on the near side. He'll cut up to the middle. This is actually Lincoln Henderson with the ball in his left hand up to the 50 past midfield for the first down. That's a great run from Lincoln Henderson. Impact players that were lost from this Pirate squad last year include that swing tackle Shad Grohl, Colby Bowles, Easton Shirtliff, Jackson Beckstead, Dylan Ralphs. And so there's a few of these seniors from last year that will be very missed, but this year, here comes that run right up the middle for Colton Gunderson. Head of steam as he goes right up past the 40 up to the 38-yard line. Down under 7 minutes in the third as clock will roll onwards for the Pirates. Bleeding the clock more and more. Up again, and the end around on the right side. Sage coming up the middle, getting the block. He's got some speed to the 30, 20. He's got a race to the corner. Can anybody get him? Vasquez diving, cannot. That's a touchdown for your West Side Pirates. Wonderful speed to the 30. Run by 20. He's got a race to the corner. Can anybody get him? Vasquez diving, cannot. Catching that. That's a touchdown for the score. A 39-yard touchdown run for the West Side Pirates. 2-point conversion pending as they continue to add to their lead. Gunderson in the heavy set formation for the 2-point conversion. Follows his lineman on the right side, diving up into the air, and in he goes. If it ain't broke, don't fix it, and there it is. Score 48-0 here in Dayton. Incredible stuff from the Pirates. We'll take a break, come back to you right after this on 105.5 KACH.
It's always refreshing to shop where you know you'll be appreciated. It's even better to know that you can get everything you need, quality parts at fair prices. The team at Preston Auto Parts CarQuest appreciates every customer. They work hard to make sure that you have the right part the first time, on time. Whether it's motorcycles, farm and ranch, lawn and garden, or car or truck parts, you can always get it all at Preston Auto Parts CarQuest. Stop in where you'll be treated like a friend. 17 South State Street, Preston.
Welcome back into the broadcast booth. This is a Bailey Beckstead real estate team presentation of Westside Pirate Athletics. 39-yard touchdown run by Crew Sage. And here comes the updated score from Montpelier. North Fremont up 28-6 with 10:44 left in the game in Montpelier. So you're going to be seeing the state championship possibly. I'll probably go out on a limb and say North Fremont is probably going to go ahead and upend the defending state champs in Bear Lake. That will mix things up here at the 2A level. Nelson, kick off the left foot, will be grabbed by White, cutting back to the left side, and he is wrapped up right at the 25. A little frustrated with the blocking from his team right now. Back to the 25-yard line. Let's go ahead and talk a little bit about this success. We got to recognize the 1983 team from Westside, and I'm going to steal some notes here from Clark Winward, the man, the myth, the legend up here in the booth, PA guy. He lets me borrow all of his stuff. The 1983 Westside Pirate football state champions went undefeated that year, going 11-0. Coach Neil Fuller was stated as saying character, determination, and hard work was kind of what really drove that team forward. It was an amazing year for the Westside Pirates. Bringing home the hardware, Vasquez has to get down almost onto one knee, comes up the middle on the scramble, wrapped up by Stone, and pushed backwards after a 6-yard scramble play that made positive net yards out of nothing. The 1983 Pirates steadily improved each week and knocked off the number 1 and number 2 ranked teams in the state on the semifinals and championship level to claim Westside's second championship in 4 years. That semifinal win against the two-time defending state champ Homedale showcased how much the Pirate defense had developed. Homedale had scored 60 points in their quarterfinal win, and the Westside defense had held them to 19 in that semifinal game. Vasquez with 2 wide receivers to either side looking for the quick pitch and catch, and he's got to throw it out on the dump-off pass. Aaron McDaniel spinning off and grabbing that tight end, Shook, up for a 1-yard gain. Back in 1983, the Pirate offense was on display in that championship game as they trailed 6-0 with 2 minutes to go before halftime to go up 20-6 at halftime. That is 20 points in 2 minutes. That's incredible. The offense poured it on and scored 34 unanswered points to go up 34-6, eventually winning 34-18 against the number 2 team in the state. That is a great win in 1983. Lots of really fantastic guys on that program. We'll talk a little bit more. But that really started, I wouldn't say kick-started, but that is just a staple of what this Pirate football program has been all about. It dates back to, Coach Henderson well before the tradition begins. I mean, the legacy's continuing here, as you can see, with 48-0 being the score with 1:40 left in the third quarter. Just absolutely incredible to wrap up after the quick run out to the left side, 4th down and 3 coming up for the Cougars. To kind of wrap up as we get some cramps onto the field, a quick little break for the Pirates. The Pirates seem to be coming to the sideline, and now everybody's going back. Clock will continue to roll here as Firth trying to come up with something positive. When you want to talk about the positive play of Firth right now, I'll tell you what you can be excited about. You've got a young core in the tight end, Shook, and you've got a really poised quarterback. For his first start, this is where you can learn a lot. Even in a loss for the Firth Cougars, this is the place so that you can develop, try and figure things out about where you can improve as a football team. Here comes the punt from Shook. He's been pretty steady today. Long punt, and it is fair caught by Moser at the 26-yard line. 1 minute remaining as we're going to get a running clock continuing on through this game, and we're going to see JV and C team players coming out here for the final quarter. Let's talk a little bit more about this 1983 team because they were really, really cool. The 1983 Pirates boasted the A3 Coach of the Year and the Player of the Year and 8 All-State selections. That is a stacked team if I've ever heard of one. At the time, 4 state records were broken during that season. 2 others have been set if they had been categories that were tracked. Coached by 3A Westside alum Kyle Butters, Lyle Henderson, and Neil Fuller, the victories earned and championships won were certainly homegrown. And I'll get you the names of this team coming out here for the Pirates. This is Jaden Fuller for backup quarterback. Here comes the end around on the near side trap. Counter play. Last play of the third quarter will bring us to an end. We'll take a timeout, come back to you for the wrap-up of this ball game. It's been a fun one here in Westside. We'll give you the statistics and everything that you need to know to get ready for this fourth quarter coming up right after this.
Papa J's World Headquarters in Clifton, Idaho, started on the dream of a man who wanted to give back to his small-town farming community. 20 years later, it's a place renowned for its gourmet beef jerky, deli, and uniquely friendly customer experience. The friendly staff at Papa J's invites you to come in or find them online at papaj's.com, where you can have the unique taste of Papa J's beef jerky shipped to you all with a click of a button. Papa J's, world-class jerky in small-town USA. papaj's.com. The greatest of life's moments can pass in the blink of an eye. Make sure you enjoy them with clear vision. The optometrists at Eye Care for You have been serving patients in Cache Valley and Preston for 43 years. As a full-service optical store, you'll find glasses, contacts, and professional eye health and vision exams. Doctors Philip Cromwell, Jeff Cromwell, and Lance Henderson are committed to providing you with professional care for your vision. Call today to schedule an appointment in Preston or Logan. Eye Care for You. Not just a name, but a commitment. Craving sweets or just looking for a place to catch up with friends? Head to the Preston Candy Shop on Main Street here in Preston. We've got candy, ice cream, and a cool hangout spot all rolled into one. Come visit us today for a sugar rush and good times. 27 North State Street in Preston.
False start called on the Westside Pirates C squad, or this JV probably. Here we go into the fourth quarter. Westside is up 48-0. That latest score, a 39-yard touchdown run from Cruz Sage. That was a doozy of a one. It's kind of put Firth in the corner here, and that clock will roll as soon as we get this play underway. 2nd down and 15. Jaden Fuller in the near side motion. He'll drop and fumble the exchange under center and fall back down on top of it. 3rd down and 16 coming up. Let's talk a little bit more about this 1983 squad. Coach Craig Butters was the coach of the year. Had a terrific career as a student at Westside in the 60s and a coach as well. As a 3-sport athlete, Coach Butters performed admirably and was a state record setter and champion in hurdles. Westside was his introduction to head coaching, and he went down with a 77% win percentage of his games here as head coach, boasting a 31-9 record in the last 4 seasons. Handoff up the middle on the trap play for Micah Benavides. 4th down and 12 for the Pirates. Needless to say, that 1983 team was stacked with talent. This is indeed our first punt for Westside on the year. There was a 4th down early in the second quarter where Moser got the handoff and made up half the distance on a 5-yard run, but this is indeed our first punt of the game. Ball is snapped backwards, getting it off on the rugby-style kick. Shook has to track that one down. It gets a Westside bounce all the way to the 20-yard line. And we're having a little bit of a discussion about who touched that ball. I think it looked as though Trace Stone had kind of kicked that thing forward. I think the ball is going to be downed at the 24-yard line. That's where Stone had kind of punted it with his foot for an extra 5 yards. And after a quick discussion with both the Firth player and our official that was watching in the backfield, not in the backfield, in the secondary, and we're going to take a quick timeout by the Westside Pirates. Not enough players out on the field as we're having some rapid substitutions. We're going to go ahead and take that break, come back to you right after this. This is the 4th quarter, brought to you by Papa J's Beef Jerky and Deli out of Clifton, Idaho. That's Papa J's, world-class jerky, small town USA, Papa J's.
In 1996, my father, Jay Moyle, started producing gourmet beef jerky in the foothills of Clifton, Idaho. Now, over 20 years later, Papa J's beef jerky is a staple of the Franklin County community. Family run since the beginning, the modern way of making jerky here at Papa J's is the old-fashioned way. Absolutely no shortcuts are taken in producing the finest quality and most delicious smoked meat you can find. Come over to Papa J's and bite into a tender, flavorful stick of Papa J's, and your view of jerky will never be the same. 10 South Main Highway, Clifton, Idaho.
Welcome you back into the broadcast booth. Our 4th quarter underway after some, finding who wants to play on the sidelines. Now we have 11 players on defense. Firth will take it, the handoff up the middle. Rolling forward for a gain of 3 is the running back. Bo Ringel. As we continue on this 4th quarter, we'll go ahead and find some scores around the state. Second down and 8 in the middle hash. In the shotgun, Vasquez quickly on the near side, caught by Shook. He'll work his way down the numbers, up past the sticks, breaks one tackle, and then finally wrapped up and taken down to the 40-yard line after a 15-yard gain. As we head down to the scoreboards section, we'll go ahead and give you an update as to how things have been going at the 2A level around the state. And it seems as though nobody's going to update anything. We'll go ahead and see if we can find anything else. Handoff to the right side, near the right hash, upended after no gain. Back to the 40. Second down and 10. Good tackle there. Back to the line of scrimmage. Second down and 10 for Firth. Near side motion from the slot wide receiver. That's Arnold. Out to the right after the pressure in his face. Vasquez across his body, and it is dropped at the 48-yard line. Third down and 10 coming up. Intended for Shook across the middle. All right, stats around the state here. North Fremont beats Bear Lake. Well, I'm pretty sure it happened. Ryrie on top of Soda Springs at halftime, 8-0. West Side's going to wrap things up here with 7:13 left. They're up 48-0, and Cole Valley Christian up 42-0 at the half. Back in the gun once again, looking for somebody on the right side. A quick out route, and it is caught by the slot wide receiver from Vasquez. That's Arnold. 8-yard pickup, 9-yard pickup that is, up to the 49-yard line. And you take a gander a little bit at Twitter right now, and Jason Turner of the Herald Journal tweeting, good luck any 2A team trying to contend with the Westside Pirates this season. Pirates up 40-0 over the 3-time defending 2A state runner-up in Firth. So getting some recognition from down in the valley from the Herald Journal. I found it very fun and interesting. Well, not really interesting. I found it well due that Parker Moser ended up being the 2A Cache Valley Player of the Year, outdoing some really great talent down at Ridgeline and Mountain Crest and Skyview. We're going to go ahead and take a timeout with 6:03 left. Come back to you for the conclusion of this game. We'll give you the stats and everything that you need to know right after this on 105.5 KACH. Westside up 48-0 here against the state runner-up Firth Cougars at home for the season opener of Week 1 on mylocalradio.com.
Discover your ultimate escape at Day Mountain Ranch. Come enjoy our upscale lodges, perfect for family reunions and corporate retreats. Unwind, bond, and make memories that last in one of our luxury cabins. Host your dream wedding on our secluded property, perfect with a captivating nature backdrop. Or join our gun club. Rent or bring your own firearms and master your skills in private classes or dynamic group sessions at our premier state-of-the-art private gun range up to 2,200 yards. Your outdoor adventure and retreat begins at Day Mountain Ranch, 77 South Spring Creek Road, Preston, Idaho. Reserve your spot now at dmrresort.com.
Welcome back here to the broadcast booth. 4th down and 2 coming up for Firth under center. With 2 wide receivers to the near side, 1 to the far. Vasquez pitching it out to the right side, and his man Arnold will fall forward just enough across the 50-yard line for the pickup of a first down. Firth now in a competition basically with just themselves to try and get points before the end of this game. It's been great to be here with you, all of you that have joined us on mylocalradio.com or on 105.5 KACH. If you enjoyed the game tonight, make sure that you go ahead and follow and subscribe us on YouTube at mylocalradiowestside.com to catch all of the Westside varsity sports action all year round. Volleyball will be happening tomorrow on Saturday. I'll be out in Cokeville. Vasquez, split wide receivers to either side. He'll step up into the pocket and get some happy feet. Now break out of it, lob it up in the air, and he overthrows his man wide open in the deep third on the near side of the field in between the numbers and hashes. That has shook the tight end who's been everywhere tonight for Firth. Just overthrowing him just a little bit is Vasquez. Westside lost 8 total seniors from last year's third-place squad, including all-state selections in Easton Shirtliff, Colby Bowles, Dylan Rouse, Jackson Beckstead, and Shad Grohl. It's going to leave a sizable hole to fill, but so far what we've seen is this team able to really come back into it and really bounce back with a lot of experience. Update from Bonneville. Preston trails 27-7 with 6:20 left in the second quarter. Back in the shotgun again, Vasquez looking to his right, is flushed to his right. He has pressure immediately, flips it out to the right side, caught open in the flat, past the 30-yard line, and caught from behind, tackled Bo Ringel. First down for Firth, marching into Westside Pirate territory. 4:02 remaining in the fourth quarter, brought to you by Papa J's Beef Jerky and Deli out of Clifton, Idaho. It's been a little bit of a substitution fest for the Pirates on both offense and defense, getting some things going. Layton Christian Academy back in Utah losing. Is that a final score? Yeah. Final score to Milford. No, not Milford, excuse me. Beaver, the Beaver Beavers, the greatest mascot city combo of all time. Vasquez just stopped short of the 30-yard line on the QB scramble. Layton Christian Academy, of course, the defending state champion 1A Utah team. And now they're playing 2A. Layton Christian Academy up in 2A, and they drew a hard poll at the beginning of the year. Beaver has been a perennial powerhouse forever down in southern Utah. And when they were in 1A, I believe it went like something like 15 years that the state championship went to Beaver. And then after Beaver went to 2A, then everything went to Duchesne. Here comes the screen pass right at the 30-yard line, coming out to the left side, trying to race to the sideline, a stiff arm, and thrown out of bounds. That's Arnold on the running back screen to the near side. 2:30 remaining. So the final score for that game tonight, Layton Christian Academy falls to their 2A opponent, Beaver Beavers. That is who Westside will play down in Ogden next week. We'll be there covering that game out in Ogden. Vasquez with Ringel to his left, 2 wide receiver splits to either side, flushed out to the right side, pressure right in his face, lobs it to the end zone, and it will fall incomplete. Arnold, the intended man, Gavin Weichler, the defensive back in the area. 1:40 remaining in this game as the clock continues to tick down. JV players getting some varsity experience here in this game against, it still looks like it's the first team offense for Firth out there. Ringel to the left of Vasquez, trips to the right side in the shotgun. He'll take the snap and look to his right immediately, keep his feet square to the left side, wants to rush for it. Nobody's open. Backpedaling at the 30-yard line, lobs it, and it is caught. Well, it's incomplete, but caught by an assistant coach on the sideline. That was terrible play-by-play calling on my part. That was bad. Was not caught. It was thrown out of bounds, but good heads-up play by our spectators on the sideline to catch that one. Timeout by Firth with 47 seconds left. They want to go ahead and heave something towards the end zone here. We'll keep it here. North Fremont does end up putting a stop to the rain and handing the state champion Bear Lake Bears a loss with a 28-6 score in Montpelier. So keep an eye on North Fremont. They're now the big name in 2A to kind of keep an eye on outside of the Westside Pirates. And just some sideline reporting on our part here up in the booth. We can see that Riker Morgan is indeed on crutches. Unfortunate. We'll hope that we can see him back on the field soon and that he can get something looked at. But he is indeed working down the sideline with crutches with his pads off. Out of the timeout comes Firth, probably wanting to get something in the end zone. 3rd down and 10 from the Pirate 20-yard line. Trips to the right side, Ringel to his right. He'll set the corner, pressure right up the middle, and there goes a big sack there on Vasquez. Face mask penalty call on the sack. Number 69, Ben Jensen in the area, along with number 62, McCoy Winward. So the penalty marked off, 5 yards, 3rd down and 5. Well, 3rd down and 6, really. Well, they can't decide what they're doing on the far sideline. 3rd down and 5. Ball situated right at the 15-yard line. Working inwards for the Cougars on the left side, Hash. Wide out there is the wide receivers. Far side motion, pressure up the middle, and here comes Vasquez dancing around. Throw to the end zone, and it is caught for the touchdown at the buzzer. So no. And they're still deciding a little bit, and it is indeed, I believe, a touchdown. Vasquez finds his man in the back corner of the end zone on the left side. No shutout here tonight in West Side, as at the buzzer had sounded. Coming to the near side, rolling out. Vasquez finds his man, and the final score, 48-6. You're reading on the mylocalradio.com scoreboard. Fireworks going off here in the home opener. It is a big win and a statement win for the West Side Pirates here tonight. Don't go anywhere. We'll continue on with the Ralph's Construction postgame show, give you our highlight play of the game and our highlight stats as well, brought to you by Farm Bureau Insurance, the Smith Agency, and I Care for You. Should be a good one. Don't go anywhere. Here on mylocalradio.com, a Bailey Beckstead Real Estate Team presentation of West Side Pirate Athletics.
Today's game is brought to you by Beckstead Real Estate, the real estate experts for Franklin County and beyond. Day Mountain Ranch, relax, retreat, recharge. Crumble Cookies, bringing friends and family together over the world's best cookies. Magnolia Road, ladies, stop in and update your wardrobe today. Puppy Steps Training, Northern Utah and Southern Idaho's premier board and puppy training facility since 2011. Butterfly Express Essential Oils in Clifton, where quality doesn't have to be expensive. West Motors, your only stop for newer used cars in Preston and in Logan. Stokes Market True Value, with the freshest meat and produce in Preston. Webb Funeral Home, serving Preston and surrounding communities since 1925. Ralph's Construction, building homes in the Blue Sage Park area of Preston. I Care for You, not just a name, but a commitment. Franklin County Medical Center, with the finest care in all of the Cache Valley. Preston Auto Parts CarQuest, we have all the parts you need to keep your car running strong. Naylor Insurance, your local agent for home, health, life, and auto. North Stars Ultimate Outdoors, get ready for your next outdoor adventure at North Stars Ultimate Outdoors in Preston. Evergreen Financial Partners, when planning your future, trust the experts at Evergreen Financial Partners in Preston and now in Pocatello. Farm Bureau Insurance, the Smith Agency. Don't leave the things that matter to you to chance. Call Farm Bureau Insurance, the Smith Agency today. Northern Title, the trusted name in the tri-state area. And by Papa J's Deli and Jerky in Clifton. Now, stay tuned. The Ralph's Construction postgame show is coming up next.
Are you looking to buy or sell a home but confused where to even begin the process? Come to the most trusted and longest established real estate group in Franklin County with Bailey Beckstead Real Estate Team.
We've been a proud part of this community since 1979 when my dad, Scott Beckstead, began here in Preston. Since our founding, we've come to know the importance of honesty and promoting a community of giving back. Contact me, Bailey Beckstead, and our team at Beckstead Real Estate for all your real estate needs, buying, selling, or renting.
Papa J's World Headquarters in Clifton, Idaho, started on the dream of a man who wanted to give back to his small-town farming community. 20 years later, it's a place renowned for its gourmet beef jerky, deli, and uniquely friendly customer experience. The friendly staff at Papa J's invites you to come in or find them online at papajs.com, where you can have the unique taste of Papa J's beef jerky shipped to you all with a click of a button. Papa J's, world-class jerky in small-town USA. papajs.com.
When you are looking for breakfast, lunch, or dinner, but you want something that is ready to eat now, always stop at the Stokes Market Deli in Preston. With cold and hot cases, you can always find food that is fresh, hot, or cold. Sandwiches, soup, salads, deviled eggs, donuts, wraps, cheese trays, desserts, and a hot and delicious buffet. A meal out doesn't have to be at a restaurant. Come and enjoy something for everyone at the Stokes Market Deli today. 217 South State Street in Preston.
The greatest of life's moments can pass in the blink of an eye. Make sure you enjoy them with clear vision. The optometrists at Eye Care for You have been serving patients in Cache Valley and Preston for 43 years. As a full-service optical store, you'll find glasses, contacts, and professional eye health and vision exams. Doctors Philip Cromwell, Jeff Cromwell, and Lance Henderson are committed to providing you with professional care for your vision. Call today to schedule an appointment in Preston or Logan. Eye Care for You, not just a name, but a commitment.
We welcome you into the Ralph's Construction post-game show. It's been a fantastic one here tonight. Westside ends up just doing Westside things and winning 48-6 over the state runner-up Firth Cougars. That 6 points scored by Firth on a desperation heave at the buzzer from Gage Vasquez to his intended man in the back corner of the end zone. It is caught. So no shutout tonight for the Westside Pirate defense, as things will kind of end that and wrap things up tonight. A lot of really interesting headlines around the state as North Fremont took it to Bear Lake tonight, 28-6 in Montpelier. That's something to keep an eye on. We'll go ahead and touch up on the highlight plays. Scoring plays, a 1-yard touchdown run by Colton Gunderson at 6:26 in the first quarter. Immediately after that, back-to-back punts, and then a 35-yard punt return for a touchdown by Cruz Sage puts Westside up 16-0. They go perfect for their 2-point conversions tonight. They go perfect every single time. They go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 for 6 on 2-point conversions. After that, at 9:42 left in the second quarter, a 20-yard touchdown pass from Eli Brown to Henderson on the left corner of the end zone on the rollout pass. It was perfect. That's going to be our highlight play of the game. We'll get to that in a second. A 5-yard touchdown rush by Moser with 7:22 left, and then with 1:39 left in the second quarter, a 61-yard punt return touchdown by Parker Moser, putting the Pirates up 40-0 at the end of halftime. A big defensive interception by Trey Stone, our outstanding student of the game. And then in the third quarter, insurance mop-up duty, 5:43, a 39-yard touchdown rush by Cruz Sage ends the night 48-6. We'll take one more break, come back to you for the play of the game, and a big shout-out to our sponsors and our stats right after this on 105.5 KACH.
If you're looking for someplace new as you head into your golden years, look into the tradition of quality designer homes built by Ralph's Construction in the Blue Sage Park area of Preston. Working in Phase 3 now, with Phase 4 starting soon, these homes can be built to a floor plan that you desire, or Ralph's Construction has other options that you're sure to fall in love with. Call today for more information, 435-232-1837. Now is the time to plan for the finest home of your lifetime. Ralph's Construction, 435-232-1837.
Whether it's your vehicle, home, business, or even life, protecting the things that matter most shouldn't be left to chance. At Farm Bureau, the Smith Agency, everything that is important to you is important to us. That's why our office and agents are united to protect your future and give you peace of mind today. I'm Brittany Smith. As your local Farm Bureau agents, my husband Braden and I would love to customize and simplify plans that are unique to you and what you care about. Stop in today and see how Farm Bureau can make insurance simple for you.
The greatest of life's moments can pass in the blink of an eye. Make sure you enjoy them with clear vision. The optometrists at Eye Care for You have been serving patients in Cache Valley and Preston for 43 years. As a full-service optical store, you'll find glasses, contacts, and professional eye health and vision exams. Doctors Philip Cromwell, Jeff Cromwell, and Lance Henderson are committed to providing you with professional care for your vision. Call today to schedule an appointment in Preston or Logan. Eye Care for You, not just a name, but a commitment.
Welcome back to the Ralph's Construction post-game show. It's time for us to visit our I Care For You highlight play of the game. That's I Care For You, not just a name, but a commitment serving the patients, or rather the people of both Franklin and Cache County for the past 43 years. Our highlight play of the game going to go here.
Brown will hand it off to
that,
Moser. Shimmy shake,
touchdown run by Parker Moser to really put this game away with 3:24 left in the second quarter. That was a big one. One of the more, subdued highlight plays of the game. I would probably do that 65-yard touchdown, punt return touchdown, or that 35-yard punt return by Cruz Sage. Lots of really fun stuff tonight. These stats and highlight plays brought to you by I Care For You. Not just a name, but a commitment. We're going to go ahead and wrap things up here after one more quick break and tell you a little bit where you can see us tomorrow. We're going to be out in Cokeville covering volleyball right after this here tonight on Saturday on 105.5 KCH, 1340 AM and mylocalradio.com.
If you're looking for someplace new as you head into your golden years, look into the tradition of quality designer homes built by Ralph's Construction in the Blue Sage Park area of Preston. Working in Phase 3 now, with Phase 4 starting soon, these homes can be built to a floor plan that you desire, or Ralph's Construction has other options that you're sure to fall in love with. Call today for more information, 435-232-1837. Now is the time to plan for the finest home of your lifetime. Ralph's Construction, 435-232-1837.
The greatest of life's moments can...
Welcome back, everybody, here to the post-game show brought to you by Ralph's Construction. Again, our final stats brought to you by Farm Bureau Insurance, the Smith Agency. I mean, stacks on stacks on stacks of rushing yards. We'll have to compile everything up now, but Brittany and Braden Smith, great people, fantastic agents. Find them in downtown Preston, the proud sponsors of Westside and Preston High School Athletics. The final score, 48-6 in favor of Westside. They have solidified themselves as the team to beat here in 2A, I believe. It's going to be a fun one this year for sure. And we'll see how it goes moving forward. Catch us next week for football down in Ogden at Layton Christian Academy. And tomorrow in Cokeville for volleyball. On behalf of all of us here at mylocalradio.com, including myself and my wonderful wife, Melissa, John Beverly back in the studio, Dan Hubbard, the voice of the Preston Indians, and Val Cook, our owner of mylocalradio.com and KACH, we say thank you so very much. We'll catch you next time. And go Pirates.
The proceedings have been a wholly owned production of mylocalradio.com and Cook Brothers Broadcasting, no portion of which may be used without written consent from Old West Media Incorporated. Thank you for joining us on this production of Westside Pirate Athletics on mylocalradio.com. Until next time, go Pirates!